Alright, so what kind of options do we have in this game? Speed? Seems to be the only thing that's like unique here. So, leave that alone. I was hoping there might be like a video option to make it full screen, but maybe it's just the title? We'll see. New game, guys. Ooh, that's a cool effect. Okay, right off the bat, this looks really pretty. It is cropped, though.
Your teeth are chattering.
No, they're not. It's him. Detective Durkin, I'm here. Are you on your way?
Yeah, sorry about that. I've got a lot of paperwork piled up. I won't be able to make it.
Sounds
What?
different.
I've been waiting here a half hour.
You there? Good. Take a look around and let me know if you find anything.
Take a look around. For what?
You know the deal. I can't tell you.
Yeah, I know.
We'll pay you the usual rate. Talk to you soon.
He stood you up again?
Yep.
Well, he's paying us to check out this dump, so let's get started.
So this is interesting. It seems that Rosa has been working with Durkin for a little while now, and he's sending her on missions, maybe? Very interesting. Yeah, the visuals, they definitely seem like a nice upgrade. And I like the character models. They kind of went back to the ones we liked. She's not so cartoony looking, I guess.
Look at him. He doesn't even notice the cold.
Look at that frown on her face. Let me do that again.
Look at him. He doesn't even notice the cold.
She's so pissed. Let's see. My therapist says my anxiety may affect my memory, but who knows? Maybe I'm just bad at remembering. I am super bad at remembering, and I don't have crazy anxiety, so that might be that. Let's see. I wish I hadn't had the ending of this game spoil on Wikipedia. Oh no, I'm so excited to see how it gets there, though. Yeah, sometimes knowing the ending doesn't ruin the whole game. It's very true.
Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
Yeah?
Kind of want to... Ooh. I kind of like this new menu system, too.
Cold, wet, and tired. Just another day in the office, I guess.
The hours might be terrible, but look at all the interesting people you meet. Well, former people anyway.
At the very least, can we just be happy that they kept these two voice actors? Durkin sounded different, but man, if they changed Joey or Rosa, I'd be very upset right now.
This building isn't exactly solid, but that door sure is.
You know, one of these days, you'll remember that a door isn't the obstacle it used to be.
I always forget that doors are no longer obstacles with Joey. So I'm just kind of going through all of the menus just to kind of get an idea of where we're at. Let's see. I remember all the different cases, but when I try to place them on the timeline, I'm like, it would be really weird if they used a different voice for them. Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all. So, the Carth House seems to be an old hotel that's been condemned for years. Detective Durkin asked us to meet him here. As for why, he didn't say. So far, he's a no-show. Okay, so remember I closed the doors because the dogs are barking? Let me open that up again. It's getting hot in here. Ah, fresh air.
I really hope we're not wasting our time here.
Why? Have you got something more important to do?
Yes, not freezing to death.
So if I had to guess, they're just on kind of like a regular mission to help out a ghost. Maybe they're not hunting down anything dangerous. Otherwise, I don't think the detective would have stood them up. So Detective Durkin helped us out with a case earlier this year. He doesn't know who we are, but he knows enough not to ask questions. He occasionally asks us to consult with him.
I don't get it. Durkin's the one who hired me. Why is he being so cagey?
Plausible deniability, Red. What did you expect?
I don't know, a bit of courtesy?
Think about it. He can't let on that he's hired someone like you, can he? So he's got to keep his distance. That way, if anybody asks, he doesn't have to lie.
Great. So I'm the NYPD's dirty little secret.
I knew you'd do me proud one day.
Oh, Joey. Let's see. I also enjoy not freezing to death. See, the first game was the three girls haunted by Deacon. That's right. The second game was Durkin's mom and the jazz ghost, because I was like way back in the 70s or 60s. The third game was the fat guy in the window, the actor guy, the countess returning. That's right. And the Meltzers. The fourth game was the yacht guy, Jeremy, Jamie, and Tiffany. Very good memory. Now that you say that, it all clicks.
This build.
You know,
This build.
End conversation. There we go.
No parking from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Does she create footprints when she walks around? How many... Alright, how many 2D pixel art games do you see that have, like, footprints? I don't know why, but like that's, like, special to me. I've never seen, like, a point-and-click game that had snow footprints. I love it. Remember when we were playing, what was that game? We were playing one game and we were in the snow. Oh, it was Detroit. And I was trying to, like, draw a flower or something in the snow. It was very difficult. I think we were playing Connor, and he took way too large of footsteps to do it very well. Let's see, I remember the artist guy, Claude, also died, but we didn't help him move on, so... I don't think. Yeah, maybe he wasn't, like, worried about, you know, dying. He just passed naturally.
Horatio Street, totally deserted.
I'm loving this art style.
A shame they don't have coffee to go. I'm running low. It says Carth House, under all the graffiti anyway. This is where Durkin told us to meet him. Just an old trash bag. Looks like it's been there for a while.
Oh, we need to dig through that trash. Let's see, did you see the cars? I did, yeah. And the sound is perfect, too. Check it out. If you listen, as cars go by there, like, really nice graphics. Really good pixel art here. Ooh, what is this? Looks like an anarchy symbol. Reclaim, revolt, rebuke, reject, retaliate.
Reclaim. Revolt. Rebuke. Reject. Retaliate.
Wonder what this is all about. I bet the ghost in there. We actually have coffee.
Thank God for 24-hour coffee stands. I should have enough hot fuel to last me the rest of the night. I probably should back away from this wall first.
Okay, so I'm trying to take out the phone. If she's too close to a wall, is she worried she's gonna, like, smash her phone into the wall? Let's see, we haven't had movement like that in the backgrounds in the series. I think you're right, they have always been static backgrounds, huh? See, speaking of coffee and drinks in general, I'm so happy because my favorite Finnish soda is now being sold in big bottles. They used to only have these small bottles, but people kept complaining that they were finally relented. Nice. So she won't be able to open this.
Of course.
So we're gonna have to take Joey and go in there.
It's just full of old trash. Nothing useful.
Alright. Off to Joey. Ooh. They redid Joey's tie and wind. Those, they look like new graphics. It's a strawberry flavored soda, and it's so good. I think you've mentioned that before on stream. That's cool.
all right, I'm going in. Try and stay warm.
I'll do my best.
Is it me, or do they have a lot more subtle pictures for the faces?
Hello? Anybody there?
Anything?
Not yet. Let me look around a bit. I'll get back to you.
This game seems like a pretty decent step up. Let's see, what color was the tie before? It might have been like a bluish purple or something, but it was definitely a different graphic. You didn't see like the neck portion that wrapped around your neck. It just showed like the very end of the tie.
I'm no electrician, but it looks like a fuse box. I can't touch it, but it's not like I know anything about fuses anyway.
And how's the volume, guys? Let me know if it needs to be turned up or something. Getting way too hot here, but stay if you want. I left the key. Check the stairs. Who left that?
Ghost, remember? No touching.
Oh, check that out. If you watch that piece of paper, it'll blow a little bit with a breeze. I'm watching it right now. At least it did a second ago, I could have sworn. Yep, there it goes. That's so cool. As opposed to domesticated strawberry flavor.
That thing is barely holding itself together. It's the elevator. Kinda ramshackle. I guess security isn't this building's top priority.
So this place has been like a Homeless shelter kind of for a little while, huh?
Seen one dilapidated elevator shaft, seen 'em all.
You know, looking at their voices, I think I might turn up the game volume just a little bit. Although the game's really quiet right now, so it's hard to tell. Let me change that real quick. There we go. Let's see, something about this area feels different. It's not just better graphics, though. I can't put my finger on it. Even his character, his animation, and like the translucent effect, everything looks better.
That door's due for the scrapyard. It's coated with all sorts of stuff. None of it nice.
Ew, stuff.
Full of food wrappers and old needles, not much else. More painted junk.
He does not understand graffiti. Whoa.
Jesus, what's holding this dump together? Rubber cement? Looks like a box of old electrical junk.
Whoa, there's a ghost.
Hello? Hey, get back here!
You know, if I didn't know this was probably not a horror game, that might be a little creepy. Let's see, I actually googled the name of the strawberry, and wild strawberry is actually the real name of the berry here. It's different from garden strawberries. The flavor is sweeter. Ooh, that sounds good. Let's see, I feel like the depth perception is better than the previous games. Maybe that's it. It feels more real and 3D, not as flat. I could see that. It also might also be the animated backgrounds and whatnot. It makes it feel like it has a lot more depth.
Looks like a wrecking ball hit it. Come to think of it, that's probably what happened. It's covered in graffiti and possibly locked, neither of which are a problem for me.
Unless it's too far away from Rosa. Oh, this is the same thing. People revolt, reclaim, retaliate, rebuke, reject. Alright, so can he go up here? There we go.
I can't make it any further.
Oh.
Too far from Red. If I want to get up there, I need to get her closer.
Okay, he probably can't go in here either then. Oh, okay.
Whoever used this thing probably didn't care much for privacy.
Yeah, I guess not.
The view's pretty nice, but it's a shame about the rest of the place.
Yeah, I could never use that toilet. I'm not that much of a exhibitionist.
The elevator, such as it is,
So there's probably nothing in there.
an empty bottle. Looks like it used to be full of cheap booze. This side of the newspaper just shows a bunch of ads.
Oh, this side of the newspaper. So can I blow it over?
Nothing. The paper's waterlogged and stuck to the floor.
Oh. Worth a shot. I need some juice now. My ability to make people thirsty is something I'm proud of. Ooh, double entendre. Yeah, the lighting is really good in this. Alright, let's see if we can go in the elevator.
Dark, cramped, yep, it's an elevator shaft all right.
At least we haven't found any dead bodies yet. Very much intended. Okay, I'm not seeing much else to do here. At least as Joey. I bet that newspaper, we have to get Rosa up here. Okay, so how are we going to get Rosa past that locked door? We're just going to gush over the graphics for the next 4 hours.
It's the way back outside.
Okay, so how are you going to unlock that, Joey? We need to report back to Red.
Well, we definitely got a spook.
We do?
A woman. Only got a brief look at her before she buzzed off.
Why didn't you go after her?
She's too far away. We need to get you inside to bring her within range.
There we go.
Fine, let's hurry then. It's freezing out here.
I wonder if we can take Rosa and go around the building.
We can't leave yet. Not until we've investigated first.
Unfortunately, we don't have, God, what were we using? We had like a pin or something we used to unlock doors. You remember that? Let's see, what's funny is over all the graphical changes, we were like, I don't like change. But this is so much better and I like it. The problem with the change is the game series hasn't always had changes for the better. It seemed like sometimes they took a step forward, but then 2 steps back, you know? Like, oh, the characters look more detailed, but now there's no portraits. Or, oh, the backgrounds look better, but now the characters have like a goofy, cartoony look. This one seems to be like the best of both worlds. Maybe, can she climb something, maybe? No.
Even if I could reach it, what would I do with it? Locked, of course.
Kick it in.
The door isn't in terribly good shape, but it's solid enough to keep me out.
Oh, there's a fire hydrant here.
It's a fire hydrant, probably frozen solid. That's way too heavy to lift, not to mention illegal.
Alright.
Don't see the point of that thing. If this dump caught fire, why bother saving it?
That's a very good point. How are we getting in there, guys?
That's way too heavy for me to pick up. Then again, so is a pencil.
Joey.
Why would someone climb all the way up there just to paint that mess?
Let's see, what's the slightly uncovered patch of snow on the ground? You mean this right here? It kind of looks like it might be some loose boards, but I'm not 100% sure. We can't interact with it, though. There's trash.
Can't do anything with that.
And the bricks, but not much else on here. I feel like Joey might have to do something inside there. Was that the patch of snow you were talking about right there? I feel like he has to do something
Going
inside.
in again.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, can we blow over this notice?
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
Thank you, Joey. Oh, there's a light switch.
Just a light switch.
You probably can't blow that, but I'm gonna try.
I'm not just...
No.
It leads to...
Come on, Joey, blow on everything. I know, why not blow on everything? Jivy, welcome. I'm glad you could drop in. We actually are just getting started with this game. Oh, Blaze. Come on, Joey. We're just trying to get Rosa in this building right now, Jivy. Once we can get her in here, we can chase down this ghost. I wonder if we can start using the tie more.
The tie only works on spooks.
That's not true. It also works on Rosa.
I can't touch it.
Chivy, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the resubscription, Chivy. That is awesome. 6 months you have joined the N64 Controller Club. Dude, Chivy, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. 6 months. I can't believe that we've had so many people here for so long. Time flies like crazy. And I'm glad that you are still hanging out after all this time. You're awesome. Let's see, remember how in the beginning of the first game, we were also trying to get Rosa into a building? Yeah, but we didn't have a ghost to help us. This is a little different. Oh, there's a board here. I think I missed that.
An old rotting wooden board.
We knock that over?
I'm not just...
Nope.
Boy, if I could touch it, that would sure be great.
Dronin, welcome. Good to see you, man.
I'm no electrician, but it looks like a fuse box.
Maybe there's something very small I'm missing. Wait, there was a notice about a key, right?
Give me just a second. I'm gonna add that to my list of things I cannot touch.
Joey's more sassy this game. I like it. Okay, getting way too hot in here, but if you wanna, I left the key, check the stairs. Okay, so there's a key around the stairs. That's what we're missing. Damn, matchmaker, calm down. Alright, so there's going to be a key around here. Maybe it's in this box.
It's a box of old electrical junk. Bunch of junk fell here when the floor above collapsed.
I'm guessing these are the stairs he's talking about. Hopefully the key's not underneath this concrete.
I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing that, except for my nearly complete lack of physical existence.
Alright, his ability to, like, have random quips every time I try to touch something is great. There weren't stairs over here, were they? Did you notice the R words on the right wall? Yeah, we zoomed in on that earlier. And see, yeah, there's no stairs in here, so it's got to be talking about here. Yeah, the reject... What was it? Reclaim... rebuke?
Can't do much with that, except...
Revolt. Reclaim, retaliate, rebuke, reject. Relentless. See, I want him to, like, blow over this box, because there might be a key in there.
I'm not just gonna...
Come on, Joe.
I'm not...
Come on, Joe.
Bunch of...
Do it. That'd be cool if there was a key, like, right here on the edge. If we could, like, blow it off, then maybe Rosa could pick it up. I'm assuming that note is the key. But they left a key up near the stairs. Here's some stairs right here. And then these stairs right here. The graphics are so much more detailed, it's almost harder to pick out small little things. Joey is Mr. Sass right now. I feel like we looked at everything here.
Can't do anything with that.
There weren't stairs outside, were there? It's a little bit of a fixer-upper.
Hey, I'm back.
Find anything that can get me inside?
Working on it.
So that looks like a little thing of stairs right there, but I can't do anything with it. So there's not really stairs accessible out here. Which, I mean, that would make more sense, right? Wouldn't you hide keys outside? Let's see, we need to figure out how to check under the stairs, Gizmo. Yes. Gotta be inside.
I'm gonna take another look around, see if we can get you in.
Right.
See, is there anything to the right? Let me double check. I don't think it lets me go that way, though.
Keeping...
I'm joking.
Yeah, I guessed that.
Oops, I might have missed something funny. I thought that they were just going to repeat it again. We can look at the bricks, but we can't go any further that way. And these bricks have the same words we found on the inside. I wish there were stairs right here.
I'm going in again.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely feel like it's something on the inside. See, actually they're slightly different. Is it a different order, or is one missing words that wasn't in the other one? Might have to jot them down, because once again, my memory sucks. Yeah, you'd think it would be right around here. Because the note we looked at that gave us the hint is right here. Getting way too hot here, but stay if you wanna. I left the key, check the stairs. Let's see, I think the second one is missing one of the words, plus the second one has people. That's true. Yeah, over here, this one starts with people. And reject is underlined. I don't know if that's important or not. Could be. Let's see, I'm shaving all of my hair off for Macmillan Cancer next Saturday, but I'll put a pic on Discord next Saturday. That is so cool of you, Chivy. That's really awesome. Have you ever shaved your head before, or is this like a brand new experience for you? Shadow, what's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Jesus, what's holding this dump together? Rubber cement?
Check the stair. Oh, it could be up here, maybe. I know we couldn't reach all the way up there, but there's something I need to find right here.
Bunch of junk fell here when the floor above collapsed.
It's going to be a new experience. How cool, Chivy. And that's so cool that you would share a picture with us online. That's nice.
I couldn't even begin to move it.
Man, am I going to have to look something up already? Potato salad! Long time no see, dude. How's it going? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. Wait, is it Saturday in your time zone? I always forget. Sometimes these time zones are so crazy. It's like, it's already Sunday, dude. See, I feel like we're going to find keys and just kind of blow them with our wind all the way to the door. But I'm not seeing anything. I wish there was like a button I could press on the keyboard to show me all the things I can interact with. Oh, she can call Joey. Wait, is this new? Let's see. It's already Monday. I don't think there's that much of a time change, is there? I didn't think that was possible.
Hey, Joey.
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay, that's kind of a cool shortcut. Brings him over here real fast. No, John, not possible. I was going to say, I think it could be Sunday somewhere, but not Monday. That infamous plus 27-hour time zone. Let's see, it's almost 11 p.m. here, so in about an hour it will be Sunday. So it makes sense to check the clock. Yes.
I'm going in again.
Check the stair. I'm like pixel hunting here. Okay, I'm going to do one final sweep, and then I'm going to look this up. And this is super embarrassing. We haven't even done anything in this game. Let's see, the chairs are now destroyed, and we can't look under them. Or the stairs, yeah. Yeah, because it should be like right here, I would think. And I would think maybe it's in this box, but he won't look in it. There's lots of piles of junk. Potato said, no, the chairs. Let's see, I was 100% the kid that would say it's already tomorrow at sleepovers when it was just past midnight and annoy everyone else. I'm firmly in the belief that it is not tomorrow until I wake up. If it's 3 in the morning on a Saturday, well, if Saturday night, you know, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1, 2, 3, if it's still 3 a.m., I still think it's Saturday. It's not Sunday until I wake up. Even though it's not correct. That's just how I like to think of it. Alright, let's check this toilet area one more time. I go to bed right at midnight and say, see you later today, to Mom. That's funny. Your mom's still up at midnight. Saturday. Don't forget Saturday. That is a very unique day. So we can't blow over the newspaper. We blow over the bottle.
I'm not just gonna...
No.
Nothing. The paper's waterlogged and stuck to the floor.
What if there's a key under there? Don't let the meme die. We'll need to come up with something cool for Saturday. Like on stream when we actually hit Saturday, do have some cool scene or something. Corey, long time no see, buddy. How the heck are you? Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Let's see, once I went to bed at 12 and my phone said it was Sunday, and I was like, oh crap, Monday's tomorrow. That would be nightmare inducing. It's kind of like when you wake up in a cold sweat thinking that you missed work or school, and it's like, wait, it's Sunday. I'm okay. there's nothing. I am so lost. This is crazy. And I mean, this place is so dilapidated, there's not a whole lot of chance that wherever they left the key, it would even still be there. But you would think they put that note there for a good reason, you know? Wait, did we try blowing on the note? Curious. I think I did. But I want to try that again real quick.
I'm not just gonna...
Nope, can't do that. Worth a shot. Damn. I gotta look this up, guys. This is crazy. Alright, Blackwell Epiphany. I think this one wins for the quickest I had to look up a walkthrough. I love the word dilapidated. It's cool. It's very descriptive of what it is. Like, it even sounds like it's falling apart. Dilapidated. Blackwell Epiphany walkthrough. My feet are freezing. You need some slippers, dude. Let's see. Oh, you gotta go, Corey. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. Always good to see you, man. Okay. We'll have an epic reading of this. Send Joey through the locked door into the building. Once inside, head through the open door to the right, which leads into a portion of the building where the wall has crumbled away. Upon entering the room, a ghost of a woman appears on the balcony. We saw that. Because the balcony is too far from Rosa, Joey can't make it up there on his own. Head back outside and talk to Rosa. We did that. As Rosa, head to the bricks to the right of the doorway. Just a second.
What do you want me to do, scare?
Let me reread this. I left the key, check the stairs. Alright, to me that means look out there, right? But check this out. What we're supposed to do is look at the bricks. And it said, click on Revolt. I thought I clicked on all of these.
It's just a brick. Revolt. It's just a brick.
Wait, hold on. It's a key. Knowledge. I have no idea how I can say it. Let's see, it said the crack in the wall. Where did it say
Revolt.
that? Wait, if I go back here? When does it say there's a crack in the wall? Or was that when we first looked at it?
This brick is definitely hollow, but the ice around it is so thick I can't pull it loose.
Oh, there we go. Wait, which brick was that? This one?
This brick is definitely hollow, but the ice around it is so thick I can't pull it loose.
It's reject. Okay. So, coffee is what we need.
The cost of this coffee is so going on my expense report. There, it's melted. I'd better do whatever I need to do before it freezes again.
So how does that make sense, guys? It said, check the stairs. By stairs, he meant the reject brick on the outside of the building? What? But we got the key. We lost our coffee. Let's see, I swear you just said something about a crack in the walkthrough. Oh, in the walkthrough. I might have read that. I don't know. That was a confusing one.
It fits.
Sometimes you miss a small little detail. And you get
Nice
totally
place,
lost.
huh?
It has its charm, I guess.
Yeah, it's got something all right. Come on, we have a spook to chat up.
Oh, the music's getting creepier. I know, what the... Let's see, any other top tier words you can think of, John? Oh, you mean like dilapidated? You know, there's some words that I've heard and I'm like, ooh, I really like that word. But, I can't think of any of them off the top of my head. It's like those words that, like, when I run into it, I'm like,
Look at
ooh,
the
I like
state
that.
of this place. You think it's safe?
Dozens of homeless people were living here not too long ago. If it was safe for them, it should be safe for us. And by us, I obviously mean me.
So now he can go up here. Let's see. So if you leave the building, don't check the note, then forget your key, you are screwed. Let's see. That's true.
Hey, is it just me, or is that the same kind of couch you've got at home?
No, it's totally different.
It is the same couch. Probably newer than yours. Better shape, too.
Can we stay on task, please?
Just saying. Free couch.
I love Joey. The writing in this seems to be a bit better, too. At least more sass, which we love sass. There she is.
She looks pale and strung out. It's hard to place her age. Could be anywhere between 20 and 40. She's also shivering and scratching her arms. I know the dead can't feel the cold, but something is definitely giving her the shakes.
Free couch? Plastic thing. What could a plastic thing be?
It's a piece of black plastic with a metal bit on the end. I have no idea what it is.
Whatchamacallit. Poignant is a good word, and it's got an interesting spelling too. I like it. Uh-oh. What did you see, Blaze?
I guess if you have to haunt a place, you can't beat a room with a view.
There's people moving across the lit up window. Oh, right down here? You're right. I didn't even notice that detail. That's cool. Good eye.
Hello?
Hey. Oh, you're not.
Not what?
Just not.
Expecting someone?
Were you expecting someone else?
Someone.
Could you tell me who it was? Maybe I can help look for him.
No, he'll be here.
Yeah, I like the little details. They definitely stepped up their game with the graphics. What's your name?
So I'm Joey. What's your name?
I don't know. Mary?
Your name is Mary?
Sure.
This is a bad place to be.
Look, this is no place to be during a blizzard.
It's fine. It fits.
Fits? Fits how?
It fits.
What is the last thing you remember? Yeah, she doesn't actually know her name, I don't think.
Mary, could you tell me the last thing you remember? How'd you end up here?
I was here.
And before that?
The words. No, that's not
Not what?
how it works.
This is going to be one of those more cryptic ghosts. I feel like in the very beginning of this series, we had a lot of cryptic ghosts. But lately, they've been pretty straightforward, you know? They were easy to communicate with. This one's tricky again. Crazy Kelly made of ice jelly. That's what we're dealing with. How's the volume, guys? I turned it up a bit. Is it okay? Is it too loud, too quiet?
How about we get you out of here? Get you cleaned up, maybe something to eat?
No, I'm hidden now.
Hidden? You're not hiding, you're right there.
I'm hidden and I fit. It's how it should be.
Volume's good? Okay, sweet. See, sonobilist or prestidigitation. That one's got a lot of small little things. Prestidigitation. There we go. Hard to say fast. Say that 10 times fast. Okay, so what are you doing in Carth House? I don't even actually know what either one of those words mean.
So how'd you end up in a dump like this?
It's a place.
Yeah, it's a place, one that's fallen apart. You shouldn't be here.
No place else to go. Can't go home.
Depends where home is. Where are you from?
Here, nowhere, in front, in back, doesn't matter. I fit here.
Very cryptic.
Are you familiar with a cop named Sam Durkin? He's a detective.
Kin? Durkin? No, don't know.
So, Mary was it?
Uh-huh.
Mary who?
Doesn't matter. I'm just Mary.
Just Mary.
I have to get going. Take care of yourself, Mary. Boy, if I...
Can we blow this thing? Because there's no way... Well, if we can get the elevator to work, we might be able to get Rosa up here. Maybe we can push that. Ah, there we go.
I can't move it any further.
Just a closed elevator.
So we need to open up this elevator, I think. Then we can
Dark,
push it down.
cramped. Yep, it's an elevator shaft, all right.
So there was a fuse box downstairs and some electrical stuff. So if we can somehow open up the elevator, we can push that plastic thing down and get it to Rosa.
Coldest night of the year, and we have to go to the least insulated building in the city.
Could be worse. At least you have a warm place to go home to. Whoever lived here didn't.
Point.
Whoa, there's a fly in here. You guys see that? We had so many flies because of the barbecue last night. Pain in the butt. Let's see. Oh my god. Hey, you moved up in the world, Blaze. You are 18 now. Hey, can Rosa get in this door? We don't know if this door's locked or not. Aha. Let's see, my college sent me a timeline with the lessons missing, so I asked for it to be fixed. They just sent me the same one a day later. Come on, college, what are you doing? Ah, so she can probably move the newspaper.
I can't see what's on the other side, but this side shows a bunch of ads for day spas and beauty salons.
Oh, we just take it with us. Oh, here we go. Drug raid reveals more than drugs. Oops. I was hoping she would read it. I have to read it. Police raided a Chelsea tenement Oh, that's her name? Chelsea tenement? Last night and uncovered 10 pounds of heroin and $100,000 in cash. But what the police also uncovered is much more shocking. The tenement, condemned for years and exposed to the elements, was home to several drug users and transients who had been living on the premises. They were half-starved, wearing rags and freezing to death, but they didn't care. Officer Leo Piero, who led the raid, said they were so far gone. The body of the unidentified woman was also discovered. She was just lying there, Piero went on to say. I wonder if that's our ghost, surrounded by a bunch of other addicts. None of them seemed to notice. They probably would have all joined her before too long. So is Chelsea actually her name? Let's see. Sorry, John. I have to mute the stream to focus on sending another email for a second. No worries, Blaze. Just channel that rage. Let them know what you think. I wonder if there's anything we can actually click on in here. Sometimes you can like look at small details in notes. Doesn't look like we can here.
Nothing. The elevator's dead.
Okay, so we need to take her down there and start playing with that fuse box.
There's nothing in there.
Thank God.
I just love how there's footprints on the ground. See, I think Chelsea's in the neighborhood. So if her name is Mary, she might know Chelsea. Maybe that's who she's waiting for. It might be my imagination, but did the game always have footsteps? Footsteps are a nice touch. Aha. There we go.
Ugh.
Oh,
Well, that didn't work.
whoops.
The fuse looks like it shorted out. Something must have shorted. It's stuck in the on position. The fuse looks like it.
I can't take any of those out. See, I was just about to say I would not trust that elevator. I don't think that we need to use the elevator. I think we might just have to get the door open so we can push that object down. That's my guess.
If that desk had drawers, they rotted off long ago. It's full of old needles. Even with gloves, I'm not putting my hand in there. I will never be that tired. There's nothing behind it. It was just left here and forgotten. It's been exposed to the elements for too long. It's rotted and useless. It's too rotted to be useful.
Maybe she can manually open up the elevator.
Not working.
Nope. This game has nice, like, subtle music, too.
Nothing.
There's a couple boxes we can look through, too, I believe.
Old cables, frayed wires, a fried circuit board. There's an old fuse at the bottom of the pile.
There we go.
Looks intact.
That's what we need. We got a fuse.
Not going to happen.
Fallen debris.
Look at all this stuff. It must have all fallen from the floor above.
Take the couch.
Even if I cleared it away, I couldn't climb the stairs. They're completely collapsed.
Tajay! So late. Don't worry about it at all, dude. This game, it seems like a big step up, Tajay. I'm digging it so far. Seems like it has nicer graphics, more animation, and really good portraits. Let's see. Even so, pushing the button seems risky. Considering the state of the building, she could have been electrocuted. She practically was relentless right there. Let's see. Chelsea is a neighborhood name. Oh, I gotcha, Dronin. I was thinking someone in the neighborhood. I gotcha. It's actually a place, not a person. Let's see. My grandfather is an electrician and has taught me to be very careful with anything electricity related. That's a good lesson. Let's see, I had to go do brute work for my little sister, and I just got home. I'm sad I missed the first hour. So what's brute work? The only thing you missed, Tajay, is, of course, we are back to Rosa. We didn't go back to Lauren. And we were working with the cop friend, remember? Durkin? He had sent us to this building to investigate. He was supposed to meet us here, but he stiffed us. So we're here by ourselves. We just got into the building not too long ago with Rosa, and there's a ghost upstairs. She says her name is Mary, but we don't know much else about her. And there's an object up there we're trying to get down. And we're out of coffee. We had to use coffee to get in the building. Brute work is in manual labor. Okay, heavy lifting, mechanical stuff. That's really cool of you. So what I want to do is, I believe it would be floor 2. I want to replace that fuse. Because that would, I think, open up the elevator door where the Mary is.
Good thing I'm wearing gloves. Something must have shorted.
Okay, so if that's on... did that automatically open up the door? I'm not sure. Let's check it out. Let's see, what did I miss at the end of the last game? Looks like you're in the future now. I think it said this game just takes place a few months since the first game. Not super long before. But how much of the last stream did you miss, Tajay? Because the end of the last game was really intense. Okay, so that did not open up that elevator. Let's try floor 3.
Something.
There we go. So now that we've opened up this elevator door, let's blow the fuse down. Switch back here. And I'm going to put this in the lobby.
I'd better not go in there. That elevator could collapse any minute.
Oh, you know what? I think I might have just gone down to the basement.
The elevator looks like it's stuck between 2 floors. Probably for the best.
Oh, look at that. It's like halfway there. I can barely see it because it's very dark. But yeah, it looks like the elevator is like halfway down. There's no elevator call button yet, right? Here? Was it? I thought there was.
I'd better not.
Maybe that's not a call button. Well, what if I put it down to the basement? Will the elevator move down? No. Let's see, we can also go... Oh, this is up a flight of stairs. I got it. Okay, I didn't realize that was like another floor. So I want this one to be open, I believe. Let's see, I think the art just makes it seem that way. Yeah. See, I think I passed out half an hour into the last stream, so a lot of it. I haven't had time to check out the VOD yet. So, pretty much at the end of that, there was this guy, I'm forgetting his name. We all hated him, but he ended up being like the leader of this cult, right? And he was kind of brainwashing all these girls and people and then sucking the life energy out of them. He was kind of like magic a little bit, I guess you would say. And he was using that to feed himself. Gavin, that's his name. Thank you, Relentless. And he was keeping himself alive for like a long time, right? I guess he said he'd been around hundreds of years. So he was actually doing the same to us. And when we were brainwashed, Rosa, we actually took Joey into the spirit world and left him there. So he had to kind of like find his own way out. Luckily, he had his tie, so he's able to do that. And then he had to try to save Rosa from getting killed. It was just really cool. After we finished it, there was a hint that this cult is actually much bigger, so I assume we're going to have to deal with that in this game. And also, it seemed like the police might be after us, but I'm not sure. We haven't seen a whole lot yet here. But the last hour was really good in that game. It was very intense. A lot of kidnapping, a lot of deaths. It was crazy. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to change it to the next floor. Let's see. Oh, that's not helping, though. I need to actually move the elevator. If we put it in floor 2... Wait, that's what we need, I think. And the aha moment. Or haha moment. Oh! That's right. So Spider Monkey, he tried to play a sound effect. And he was doing that Nelson from The Simpsons, where he goes like, ha ha, you know? And when he played it, somebody in the game had just said like, my grandmother just died. And then you hear Nelson laughing. It was hilarious. The timing couldn't have been more perfect. I think someone clipped it. Oh, Tajay, holy cow, dude. Thank you so much for the cheers. Oh, Jessie chewing on her thing. I always forget which video I have linked to which cheer amount. So it's cool, so cool to see like the random videos appear there. But thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. And yeah, I definitely highly recommend you kind of watch that last probably 45 minutes.
It's
when you
definitely
have
some
time,
kind
'cause
of
it's
memory
good.
card. And it looks like it's compatible with my phone.
Oh, look at our phone now. Holy crap. Got a photo?
Hey, you find something?
I think so. Take a look at this photo. Is this her? The ghost, I mean.
Yeah, sorta. She looks a lot better in that photo, I'll tell you that much.
Look at the file name. This was a headshot photo. I guess she was an actress.
Could be. You wouldn't know it from looking at her. The spook upstairs looks like life chewed her up and spat her back out.
Jessie wants on my lap. Hi, little girl. Yeah, phone is a huge upgrade now. Oh, hi, Jessie. Ew, it's an iPhone. My phone?
Can't say much for this building, but the view from here is something else.
I'll take your word for it. I can barely look out there 5 seconds without the snow covering my glasses.
Right, I forgot. You have to suck the romance out of everything.
Just saying.
Doesn't look like it's snowing that hard. Alright, so we need to look at that phone again. Always forget to do that. There's emails we need to catch up with. So this is from J. Letter. Miss Blackwell, I am representing Hannah Sharp, remember Sharp, in her divorce trial. It is my understanding that you are aware of her husband's affair. Please contact me at your earliest convenience. J. Letter, is that marriage law, I guess? Yeah, remember that? That was Cecil, was it Cecil Sharp? No. I think it was the other one. There's like multiple Sharps. But yeah, we found out that guy was cheating on his wife. Apparently they're getting a divorce. And from Seb Frederick, remember him? Are you the lady I spoke to at Munray's last year? I looked you up. Spiritual consultant? Really? I don't know what you did back then, but you'd better stay away from Columbia for a while. They caught you on the security camera poking in Jamie's room. Therapy android? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders, from the amazing Therapy android. Let me tab out of this game real quick and give you a shout out. How are you doing, Therapy? Thank you so much for dropping everybody in here. What game are you just playing? I spell this right. There we go. Lost Chronicles of Zenzura. I've never even heard of that game. Is that a point and click kind of game, or what type of game is that? Jesse says, "Thank you for the raid. We love seeing you here." Is that Jesse? Let's see. Oh god, I came back right during the raid. Perfect timing. Yes, welcome raiders. Quick, hide our game. There's no game going on here. This is just chatting stream. We have no game. Let's see, we were playing another point and click game by the same developers as Black Mirror. Did you finish all those games in that Black Mirror series? The little bit that I got to watch you that one day looked really cool. I think I was watching you play the third one, if I remember right. Second or third one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm so sad I had to miss, like, what, 20 minutes? You didn't miss too much. We just got a USB stick that has a picture of the girl, the ghost that's upstairs. Let's see, but we also finished another cool adventure game, which I highly recommend. What was the other game, Therapy? You finished them all. Nice. So, where are we at right now? Back to here. Back to this black screen. Let me get back to the game. Yes, and if you haven't already followed Therapy Android, be sure you check her out. She's such a cool person. She's a big part of our community as well. And she also plays lesser known games, which we are all about. Kind of giving love to those unique games. It's sort of a mystery adventure. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see, this is the email I sent. Poor Blaze, he's struggling with some college paperwork. Let's see. Hello. Just a quick update on the timetable situation. As you can see in the attached screenshot, I have been sent another timetable that's exactly the same as the last one and still doesn't contain any mention of a math lesson, despite the automated message's insistence to the contrary. Is there any chance you can relay to that person responsible for the creation of the timetables the utmost importance of the next one I am sent to include the necessary to attend? And impossible to attend without a room number math lessons. Thank you for your patience, kind regards. That's great. You're very good at not tearing that person down. Okay, so this is from Seb Frederick. We just started. Oh, so everybody, welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're playing a game called the Blackwell Legacy. It's a series of 5 games. We're currently on the 5th game, and the general idea of this game is it's kind of like Ghostbusters mixed with therapy. We play a character, her name is Rosa, and she has a ghost friend named Joey, and they kind of go around and they find ghosts that can't move on to the next world. They're kind of stuck haunting Earth, so you kind of like talk to them, find out what happened to them, why are they having issues, why are they haunting wherever they're at, and you help them realize that they're dead, and then you move on. So it's a really interesting game. Let's see, I think I was in the middle of this right here. So Seb Frederick was saying, I don't know what you did back then, but you better stay away from Columbia for a while. That's the college. They caught you on security camera poking in Jamie's room. Ooh, see, this is a problem. So there's camera evidence that we were here, and there's a bunch of people that just died at that school. Undisclosed. For all networking and security needs, contact Tomo. What the hell is Tomo, guys? This is also from J Letter. Miss Blackwell. Understood. Thank you for your time. Oh, we said we didn't want to be involved with the divorce shenanigans going on. This is from Sam Durkin. This is our police friend. Hey, something's come up that might be up your alley. Come meet me at the Carth House, corner of Horatio and Greenwich, 7 p.m. You can't miss it. The place is a wreck. Usual deal applies. I'll fill you in there. So he actually stood us up. We're here right now, but we're all by ourselves. Ah, we can still combine clues here. This is nice. Okay. So what we're able to do is take any of these clues and combine it with another one. So here's the photograph of a ghost we found on the memory stick. The photo was an actress's headshot, and the words Gotham Collective were written on it. A theater company, most likely. So can we combine this with Mary, who I think is the ghost's name?
The words Gotham Collective were printed on a headshot photo of Mary. I can only assume she was a member.
We probably should search for Gotham Collective. And is it just me, or can anybody else not read that and think of Batman? Anytime Gotham, you think Batman. Let's see, oh no, that email, right? Let's see, I wonder how far this Rosa being blamed for deaths treated with suspicion thing will go. They hinted that the police might be onto us at the end of the last game. Let's see, I was so bummed when the note combining mechanic was taken out, so I'm glad they decided to stick with it. Yeah, which game was that? They took it out of, it was like the second game or the third game, but I'm glad they brought it back. Gotham isn't a real place. It was created for Batman. There has to be a city somewhere in the world that's actually named Gotham. You would assume so. I mean, I bet if you Google Gotham, there's like a real place named Gotham. That's not what Gotham City is based on. Isn't Gotham City like Chicago? I thought it was supposed to be like Chicago, kind of. So Gotham Collective. What do we get here? Aha! It is a theater community board. It is with the heavy heart that we announce that the Gotham Collective Theater Company is closing its doors. It has been our absolute pleasure to entertain you for the last 4 years. What a ride. For information on our past performances, please download this file. Ooh, and I can click on it. Cast and crew.
There must be hundreds of names on this list. I'll never find what I'm looking for just by reading it. I'll just save a copy to my notes app. Hopefully I can find something to cross-reference it with.
We should cross-reference Mary with it. Okay, there are a few Gothams, but still. It's no Neo Old Tokyo. That was from, what was that game? Ace Attorney, right? Yeah, Gotham is Chicago, basically, and Metropolis is New York. And then Spider-Man is actually in New York, which is cool. Alright, so let's go back to our notes. I'm going to try to combine cast and crew with Mary.
If Mary was a member of the Gotham Collective Theater Group, she's probably on this cast list.
Gotcha. There's only one Mary who was a cast member.
There we go.
Mary Meehan, who was a cast member of a play called The Riverwall.
Okay, so The River Wall, a theater performance put together by the Gotham Collective. Mary was a cast member. So can we combine that with something? Oh, we know her first and last name. Let's try searching for her. Mary Meehan. There we go. Oh, a review for that. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Gotham is a village in Nottinghamshire, England, with a population of 1,600. It is in the borough of Rushcliffe and has a parish council. The name Gotham comes from the Old English for goat home. Now I can't think of anything but goats when I think of Batman. Let's see, Neo Old Tokyo is the place where the Steel Samurai show. I remember that, yeah. And the Pink Princess. Don't forget about Pink Princess. Okay, so here's the review. You'd think that one would be jaded after so many projects by the Gotham Collective, but The River Wall, based on the 1923 short story, has finally taken it one step too far. Setting aside the non-existent direction and lackluster, I'll have to go one line at a time, lackluster set design, both of which can be forgiven due to the low-budget nature of the production, nothing can forgive the choice of casting Mary Meehan in the role of Pamela. Displaying all the signs of an actress who took theater way too seriously in high school, she infuses her role with such over-the-top passion, it becomes laughable rather than dramatic. Lacking any ambition or energy, I very quickly wished she would drown in the river alongside the play's titular role. Rating 1 star. Is that why she killed herself? I'm Batman. Which is even funnier when you take into account the Metropolis is supposed to be in Kansas and Gotham is supposed to be nearby, which means the majority of the DCU is in Kansas of all places. You don't think of Kansas like that. I say, no, John, you missed the pun. Oh, like a goat. Batman. See, when you said Batman, I thought maybe it was like you were emphasizing the A. I got it. Like a goat. Or is that a sheep? Batman. All right. You know, one of my favorite grunge bands is Pearl Jam, but Spider Monkey, every time I mention Pearl Jam, he always throws into the fact that Eddie Vedder, the lead singer of Pearl Jam, he sometimes kind of sounds like a goat. If you listen to his music, he kind of goes, hey, oh, rah, rah, rah. I don't know. Drives me crazy, but I like Pearl Jam anyway. Okay, what was I gonna look up? That was a really harsh critic. Jeez. I feel like I should have gotten something out of that. Oh wait, we should, what was it called? River on the Wall or something? Maybe we should search for that. The river wall. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. And there was a character in here, Pamela. Should we search for Pamela? Nothing. Okay. Let's see, whenever I feel down, I look up goats screaming like people on YouTube, and I'm instantly cheered up because it's so hilarious to me. You know, when I first heard that, that just blew me away. I was like, that isn't real. It is. Like, I've never heard a goat do that in real life, but it's really funny to watch that on YouTube. Let's see, there's a music critic who calls it hunger dunger dang singing. Let's see, the style of singing became the signature of post-grunge. I'd never heard of hunger dunger dang singing. Okay, I think we might be done here right now. We should probably go talk to her now that we know her name. Hey, Shadow. Thank you for the lurk, dude. Gotta admit, it kind of fits, right? I like it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish I knew about it when it first came out, but it works. Hunger dunger dang. Although I will say, I think Pearl Jam is pretty unique in that there's not a whole lot of other grunge people that sound quite like him. Shadow's ears were burning so bad he had to come lurk. Were we talking about Shadow? My cheer up video is the banjo you can play now. I've never heard of that. What kind of video is it?
So, Mary?
Uh-huh.
The review. Is that why you killed yourself?
So I read that review of your show.
You did?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mary?
I thought I could get away from it. Become just another face in the crowd.
Is that something you really want?
No, just needed to get away. It shouldn't have followed me here. Nobody should know me here. Surrounded by people who don't know me, it's good that way. Better that way.
People? What people?
These people. Lost people, like me. Alone, but not alone.
Mary, I hate to tell you this, but there's nobody here.
What are you talking about?
Look around. Carefully. There's nobody here but us.
I don't see what you mean.
Yes, you do. Nobody's been here for months, at least.
How could... They left me? They wouldn't have just left me here. Would they? Alone?
I'm afraid they did, but you're not alone now. We're here.
No, it can't be empty. That was the whole point. I can't be alone here. I can't.
There we go. We might have already done this one.
Where is everyone? Hey, do you know where everyone is?
Gone. They're just gone. I mean, we read that newspaper article and there was like a bunch of homeless people here with her, but there was like a raid and they found a bunch of drugs. I think they were talking about her. And, yeah, she was already dead. Let's see, it's actually just audio on to YouTube. Someone took a banjo instruction record and spliced it up in a very silly way. I'm gonna have to check that out. Let's see, by the way, John, the game is a touch off center, slightly too high. Actually, the game is cropped for whatever reason. It's kind of like widescreen. Even on my monitor, it's not quite taking up the full vertical length. It's got a little bit of a black bar on the top and bottom. I could expand the video so it fills the whole area, but then you would cut off some of the game because if you look at the horizontal, it's taking up the whole space. So I think it's just meant to be widescreen, kind of, or letterbox, I guess. Let's see. Good old Chad Kroeger from Nickelback is the worst hunger danger dang singer. Look at this photograph. Let's see. Let's see, right, the speech bubbles are cut off though. Wait, which speech bubble? Let's see, the top bar is shorter than the black bar. Is it really? At least when I look at my output, it looks correct. And when I look at my tablet, they look identical. Anybody else? Do you guys think that one of the black bars is different size than the other one? Let's see, when she was talking, the words at the top were slightly cut off. Oh, when she was up there? That might just be part of the game. Let me check.
I'm afraid everyone's gone.
Gone? Why would they be gone? And without telling me? Without me knowing? I would have remembered. I would have noticed.
What did you notice, Mary?
That part looks okay for me.
You weren't thinking too clearly before. You are now. Come on.
Get away from me. I don't belong here. Not anymore.
She's running away. Get her. Yeah, at least on my screen, it looks okay right now. Let's see, do you have an extra little bit of black bar under your stream anyway? Yeah, the game actually has black on the top and bottom. Let's see, because it's under your face cam. Actually, my face cam's not blocking anything. The game's... Rage. Hi, Spider. Welcome back. The game's only 4:3 instead of widescreen, so I have it all pushed over to the left. Let's chase it like Scooby-Doo. Make that sound effect when they run back and forth.
They're gone. Everyone.
Yeah.
I remember now.
So if
I
I
was
hide
cold
my face cam...
and warm, then nothing. I feel absolutely nothing. That review, it seemed like it was everything. Now it's just nothing. To die over nothing.
Aw. She died over just a bad review. Let's see. No, you're fine. It hit the stream window, had scrolled down a hair, and I didn't notice it. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm watching it on my tablet. If I can show you this. Let me know if it looks like this for you guys. Oh man, so much glare. But it's not gonna work that way very well, is it? Actually, can I pause it? I go back to here. Let me try pausing it on my tablet. Can you pause a stream? I don't think you can pause a stream, but if I show this, I can see, there's like a black bar that ends right about there, but I also have a black bar on the bottom of the stream. Hard to see with that glare. I guess it's not going to be really good, but it looks correct for me on my tablet at least. We're good? Okay. Let's see, if this runs all the way across, it would make it to the game's bottom. Let's see, if this runs all the way across, it would make the game's bottom bar look taller. Yeah, at least on my tablet, they look about the same size.
It's time to go, Mary.
Go? How? Where? I can't seem to leave this place.
We'll help you with that. Let's see, can you show the tablet again? I can do, yeah, hopefully you guys can see something. Unfortunately, I have to be on this screen. I wonder if I can block some of that. Can't really block the light to get rid of that, but... There's a black bar down there. It's so hard to see because of the reflections. There we go. That might show up. There's a black bar there. And a black bar on the bottom. Oh, why do I have an extra bit of black on my tablet? I have it just because my tablet's not 16:9. It's actually 16:10. So whenever I make any video full screen, that's 16:9, I have a little bit of extra black. But that's just normal for my tablet. Let's see, on my phone, I see 2 black bars, and the up one is a little bit thinner. Let me check it on my phone. This is going to drive us crazy. Let's see. If I bring up the stream on my phone, which my phone is 16:9, I believe. Need to connect to the correct Wi-Fi. It is thinner on top. I mean, the nice thing is that it's a black bar anyway, so if you guys see something different from me, as long as it's just black bar, it shouldn't matter because the game doesn't actually put anything inside of the black bar. It's just like empty space, you know? Okay, so now I've got it on my phone. Let's see. That look any different? So there's a black bar there. There's a black bar there. To me, those look pretty similar. See that, guys? If they are different, we're talking like pixels. At least I can't see anything different. And see, I noticed this at the very beginning, but Tajay had to mention it. Now, see, it doesn't bother me that they're not the same. It's just a difference between them. I swear you're now missing the extra black at the bottom. I don't know. I'm going to have to review the video, the VOD afterwards, and I'm going to go and pixel count this, just to see if I can see what you guys are seeing. I need to screenshot this. Yeah, I can't see any difference on my end. What resolution are you guys watching the stream in? I wonder if that makes a difference. Because the maximum resolution is 900p, so maybe if you're at 360 or 720, I wonder if that makes it look different.
Don't worry, Mary. We're here to help you.
Help me? How? I can't seem to leave this place.
Okay, so this is where we get to use the tie. But the point is, can you see the game screen? Yeah, even if the black bars are different sizes, the black bars don't have any gameplay.
Mary, I'm gonna have to ask you to take this.
What is it?
Just trust us, Mary. We're here to help.
Okay.
Hey, she didn't fall down. Did you see that? Usually she collapses.
Is it right? Is it right that this place should feel so good?
It's where you need to be, Mary. That's all.
I thought the Karth house was where I needed to be. After that review, maybe I would have been okay.
So what's going on, Potato Salad? Yeah, if you hadn't watched previous streams of this game, this is probably a little confusing, but when the ghost is like realizes that they're dead and they're ready to move on to the next phase, you can use this like tie that Joey has to pull them into this like realm where they can basically go into the light. So we're just kind of letting her go away. That critic was an idiot.
That critic was an idiot.
That's nice of you to say, but you didn't see me perform. I was awful.
Doesn't matter. I used to write reviews. I know these things. The critic was an idiot.
Really?
He said you had no ambition, but you also took it too seriously. How is that even possible?
Doesn't make sense.
And how can you show too much passion and lack energy at the same time?
I never thought of it that way.
I'm sorry. I know it doesn't do much good to hear this now, but
No, it's good to hear it.
Aw.
Even if I had heard it 6 months ago, I wouldn't have listened. But I'm listening now. So thank you.
It's time to go, Mary.
Yeah.
Usually these first ghosts don't have a whole lot to do with the overall plot. It's just like a little introduction quest.
You okay?
I'm fine. Did I fall?
No, you're still standing.
Oh,
Don't sound so surprised, Joey.
he's getting
Mental
good at this.
control. That's all it takes.
Yeah, sure.
Let's get going.
After you.
Joey seemed a little...
Hello?
Whoa.
Can I help you?
What?
No, not yet.
I thought he tried to
Hey,
shoot
wait.
us. He was shooting this
Durkin.
guy.
It's me. You need to send someone here right away. Someone's been shot.
Shot. Who was it? What happened?
I don't...
Dang.
Hello? Blackwell, what's going on?
We have a ghost. I'm gonna save it real quick.
Sir?
When I get a chance.
Hello?
Are you?
We're here to help. Don't worry.
No, it's too late. We're not safe. Even Grace is not safe.
I'm sorry, friend, but whoever Grace is, you're past worrying about her now.
No, you don't understand. You don't.
You'd
Oh.
be surprised what we understand.
You? No, the bestower. I need the bestower.
That's us.
Bestower.
That's what they used to call us,
You
I
know
think.
about bestowers? About us?
I know enough, but not enough to save me.
Well, it's your lucky day. We just happen to be in the saving business.
You don't understand. They will find me.
I hate to break it to you, but I think they already did.
No. No.
Holy crap, what?
Holy... Did you see that?
Jeez.
What was it? What the hell was it?
Some bad stuff going on, guys. We couldn't even help that ghost. Just got ripped in half. Perma-killed. Ooh, what is this?
So, I guess this is it.
Meanwhile...
I believe so, my host. A tailor shop, huh? You think they've got anything in my size? A lost soul in need of saving, and you want to rob its place of business.
Is this the Countess?
Look at this dress I'm wearing. It's ruined. I figure I'm owed. Duty first, my host. Petty theft after. I'll see.
Interesting. What? What the hell's going on, guys? Let me save it real quick. That was nuts. So we leave the building. There was some guy that looked like they were about to shoot us, but they end up shooting right past us and killing a guy that was sneaking up behind us. Did we have something to do with that? I think so, because he mentioned a bestower, which is the people that can talk to the dead like us. This is crazy. Yeah, no afterlife for him. And did it say 1931? I missed that. Let's see, this game is wild from the get-go. Seriously. So, this woman right here, we've never seen her before looking like this, but I believe this is the Countess. Because this, Madeline, this is her spirit guide, kind of like our Joey.
Does she have to stare like that? Drives me batty. Hey, Madeline? Yes, my host.
Stop calling me that. Let's see, 1931, Lower East Side, Manhattan. It's crazy. This game's insane.
Could you stop calling me that? Stop calling you what, my host? That. I'm no host. I am sorry, my host. That is what you are.
Raining buckets.
Raining buckets. Indeed. Most fortuitous. Fortuitous. It enables us to do our duty unperceived. And we can converse without any awkwardness. Great. Wouldn't want this to be awkward.
What's that, baby? You went and got pho? Oh, thank you.
Chicken.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, baby. Andy went and got me pho. So nice. Come here, Georgie. Come on, Georgie. Got that, Georgie. Unfortunately, I won't have time to eat. After the stream, I'm going to be running to go get pizza. Hi, Georgie. This game's crazy. This game's... Well, the angry Georgie emotes. The lighting, the rain, the music, the fact that we're getting backstory of the villain, and 2 and 3, didn't want to see that again. But it's being done in such an interesting way, I don't mind. I'm really liking this game so far. Okay. Oh, interesting. Want to sing for us, Georgie? There we go. That was a close one. He went for my hand. Wrong emote. Dang it. He used the musical Jesse. I knew what you meant. Oh, that was close. I could be dancing.
Just think, I could have been dancing at the supper club tonight. If those contortions could be referred to as dancing, then you are correct.
Those contortions. Oops. Thank you, guy. Shh, just let it go.
I'm not gonna apologize, you know. For what? Trying to transfer our link to that Joe Gould fellow? Like I said, I ain't gonna apologize. I didn't ask for this. Neither did I, my host. Neither did I.
Now, I'm going to refute, Blaze, that first technical difficulty, which was the me not getting encoding option, so I had to keep restarting the stream. That one's out of my control. When you start a stream on Twitch, Twitch will randomly give you encoding options. So if you start streaming and you don't have them, you can usually stop the stream, restart it, and you have a chance of getting them again. For me, it took like 5 restarts. It was crazy, but eventually they did come up. So I don't think that one was my fault. I was actually restarting the stream for you guys so that if people jumped in and they're on their cell phone, they could watch properly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not technical difficulties out of John's control. 2. All right, all right. We'll keep it.
You're not mad?
After centuries of this existence, I have learned to put my personal feelings aside.
Yeah, well, I ain't got centuries.
Leave her.
Well, see ya.
Certainly, my host.
Let's see, John. What's up, potato salad? Oh, you did a test and I'm 92% introverted. Send help. There is nothing wrong with being introverted. I mean, the world takes all kinds of people, and if everybody was extroverted, that wouldn't be any good. If everybody was introverted, that wouldn't be any good. We have a nice balance of everybody having a little bit of everything. As long as you don't feel like depressed or upset about it, all good. Just live your life, dude. I'm definitely introverted at times. Let's see. It was weird to hear Joe Gould referenced again. I also posted a pic to show the bar comparison on Discord. I said before the guy got shot, I was so distracted from that. I know. Yeah, I'll have to show you what it looks like on my end, too. We can compare these black bars.
It's covered with gunk. I can't see through it. It's Ayla's shop. Looks like it's been shut down for a while. It's boarded up. No getting through there.
Can we switch to Madeline? We can. Let's see, I'm introverted. I have an emo day in bed, but I'm happy in streaming company. And that's part of it too, is like, there's some days I want to have friends over and do stuff and just hang out with people. Other days I want nothing left, just to hang out in my pajamas and just play games with Andy. You know, just don't want to do anything, just kind of want to chill at home. No getting through there. Shame she lost the accent eventually, yeah. I mean, she also lost her mind, so...
If you could just wait here, my host.
Uh-huh. It's not like I got anything else to do.
Does Madeline sound
Hello?
different too?
Is anyone about? I am a friend.
Nobody's there? Can we go? Zeus is playing tonight. If we hurry, we can catch him.
Patience, my host. I sense a lost spirit here. We cannot leave our duty unfinished.
Maybe she always sounded like that, but I seem to remember her sounding a bit different.
It appears to be a coat of some kind. So garish. It has been a long time since I have seen my reflection.
Can ghosts see their reflection? Probably not.
Some clothing items.
Yeah, that's me too, Blaze. I don't remember exactly what she sounded like, but it seemed like it wasn't quite this.
The notice reads, "Please ring bell for service."
Yeah, good luck with that, Madeline.
I believe these were caused by a pistol.
Ooh, this place is all shot up.
It is a simple bell.
Press it.
I am incorporeal and unable to ring the bell.
Ooh, there we go. You were asking for good words? That's a good one. Incorporeal. I like it. Oh, nothing in there?
The room contains a few machines and piles of cloth. There is nothing else worth reporting.
Where the heck is the ghost? That word is hot. Ring the bell. I am unable to ring the bell. I am incorporeal. Alright. What else can we look at right here?
A quiet night, despite the rain.
I feel like we know this song, too. Maybe we just need to go out and talk to her. Vroom.
My host,
Yeah.
I know this transition has not been easy.
Yeah. Well, I always thought my uncle was cuckoo. At least now I know why. We made fun of him, you know?
I am aware. It pained him greatly.
Aw.
Yeah. I guess now everyone's gonna make fun of me, so I got that to look forward to.
Are you ready to take this seriously, my host?
You don't think I'm serious?
I think your head is in the clouds.
Shows what you know. I think you've been dead too long.
Yeah, I could have sworn, Dronin, that we've heard this melody before. I think when we used to go into that place with the piano that Cecil was playing, I think it was like a version of this song. Yeah, Jocelyn what, though? I really want to know. Her last name?
Dead too long. Whatever do you mean?
I just want to live, you know? Is that so wrong?
You appear living to me.
I'm living for the dead. It's different.
How so?
It just is.
I believe we should return to our duty, my host.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, does she have any kind of inventory, I wonder? No, she doesn't have anything. Oh, there's a loose brick here. I bet we can smash a window.
It appears to have fallen from somewhere above.
Let's see, I just looked up Blackwell series Jocelyn and saw. It's interesting. No spoilers. Okay, so let's switch to Jocelyn and grab that brick. Hopefully, she's better at throwing bricks than, was it Eli that couldn't throw a brick in Unavowed? Whoever it was, they were terrible. Right through the window. Anybody around?
My host? My host.
Bam!
Sorry. You say something?
Certainly nothing that matters any longer.
Careful, don't cut yourself. Let's see, loose women are 2 blocks down. Oh, was there a sign that said loose women?
I ain't putting my fingers in those. There might be blood in there.
Ew. Poor Eli and Kalish. Madonna. Let's try ringing the bell. I bet that'll bring a ghost.
Danny?
Joey!
Danny, someone's out front! Danny, where the hell are you? Sorry for the wait, ladies. My assistant seems to be out. What can I do for you?
Wow, that's a short little interlude, huh?
How long are you gonna stare at that thing? It's getting dark.
Just one more. It has to be here.
What are you doing anyway?
A man was murdered last night in the middle of a major blizzard.
Believe me, I remember.
Right. So how come nobody else has?
Eh?
I've been checking on every local news website all day. There's not a single mention of it. I called the police myself. We know they know about it. They must have suppressed the news, but why?
I'm sure the cops got their reasons, and they can keep him. I don't care who plugged the guy.
Conspiracy.
I only care about what happened after.
I know. So, the victim didn't have any identification on him. I was hoping a news report would give us his name, but it looks like we're on our own.
Well, something familiar at least. Let's go talk to our pet cop. Maybe he knows something.
Our pet cop. I don't like that. I like Durkin. He's kind of cool. Call him pet cop. Let's see. Kalish was the Jinn, and I do not remember the main character. Did the main character have a name? Joey! What's up, dude? It's good to see you, man. How's your Saturday going? We are in the middle of the 5th game in the Blackwell series, and we're almost wrapping this series up. It's a pretty cool game so far. I like it. Matchmaker Malone. Come on, Sniper. Don't get it confused. Let's see. How long has Joey been dead? He was already dead in 31. You know, he was very cryptic about his past. He didn't tell us a whole lot. Let's see. I'm doing great. Had to come through. Aw, good to see you, man. Alright, so this is her house, and it looks totally different from this angle. Maybe she moved. I'm not sure.
My old computer. I don't use it much since I got my phone.
I guess he's meant to be like a 20s stereotype, so that's probably when he died. Oh, Mel Caressa, that's right. Not sure they ever named the human, but the spirit that was actually our character was Mel. Forgot all about that, Tajay. That was such a cool revelation.
It takes about an hour to boot up these days.
An hour? You need a new computer. Joey has always been politely hostile about his past. Yep.
Some articles I wrote for the Village Eye newspaper. I hated working there and the paper's been dead for years, but for some reason I can't take them down.
Not my past, no.
I stopped updating this calendar around the time Joey came into my life. There's probably a connection there.
You have no time for personal life.
The last article I ever wrote, and the first ghost I ever saved.
This is the first game. That was good.
My parents' wedding. It's the only picture I have of them. They look so young.
It's always kind of nice to go back through all these memories when we start a new game.
Auntie Lauren and me. This was just before all the troubles began.
Let's see, I know it's a very minor thing, but I'm wondering what you think of them changing Rose's flat perspective. What's confusing is I don't know if it's just a change of the perspective or if she's actually moved, you know? It's hard to make that connection with the, Actually, you know, I think it is the same place, because look, that front door is the same exact distance from the computer, the bulletin board is in the same place, it's definitely the same room. I don't know. Actually, I kind of like it because honestly, in the last two games, there was like no reason to go into the kitchen, no reason to look at the television. All that stuff was completely useless. So I'm kind of glad they just cut all that out if you don't need it.
Grandmother Patricia, my dad, and Auntie Lauren. I never met my grandmother. I don't think she was ever prepared for, well, this.
How could anybody be prepared for this? Let's see. Her afterlife, floating gateway and floor, and change from game to game. Yep. And that weird interdimensional thing, and it's always changing every game.
It's a picture of me and a former coworker of mine. Jeremy was a friend, kind of. I never did get to know him well.
Remember?
Not when he was alive, anyway.
You guys remember when we thought this photo was kind of sinister when we first met Jeremy? Jeremy turned out to be a really cool guy, but this photo always bugged me. She looks very uncomfortable. Like, I don't know, maybe he's done something in the past that makes her like, I don't know about this guy kind of thing. That was never the case. She's just being kind of shy and awkward, which she used to be. But yeah, I always thought this picture had some sinister undertones.
This man's name is Danny Marconi. I only met him briefly, as a very old man.
So now I'm seeing that Rosa goes around and just jacks all the pictures she ever finds to keep the memories. She shouldn't have some of these pictures. She took that from a dead guy's house. She took that from the woman who was alive at the time and then died. Like, why would she take that picture? But to be fair, it's likely just Rose's natural introvertness. Yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing now. Being uncomfortable in a social environment in general.
This article is about the Meltzer Foundation. I suppose they did some good in the end, but the death toll was too high.
I remember thinking this group was a lot more sinister too. Just turned out that one guy was shady.
It's a poster for the film Water Under the Bridge. It starred Frank Lyons.
Okay, now I really like this perspective because this whole room is just memorabilia from the last 4 games, which is really cool. A lot of nostalgia.
For months I expected the police to come breaking down my door, but it's been a year and nothing.
Ah, so this is useful. These are the 2 characters that died in the last game. Midtown double homicide still unsolved. What was noted philanthropist and charity worker Gavin Cord, that's the bad guy, doing at the home of Lisa Tenzin, noted psychic and con woman? This is the question police have been asking themselves ever since they were both found dead inside Tenzin's home 6 months ago. So, 6 months have passed. Police investigations are continuing, but they ask that anyone with further information please contact the Midtown South Precinct. Luckily, they never found out about us. Even though we did take that picture from that house. Frank Lyons? The Minetta. I'm famous there. That was a cool sub-story. I like that.
These art tools belong to Claude Erdin. Everyone thinks he killed himself, but at least I know otherwise.
So, she doesn't just take pictures, she also takes people's stuff. Okay.
The seagull statue used to belong to Lisa Tenzin.
How much shit did you steal?
It's a Gold Tech mug. These were Auntie Lauren's favorite brand. I don't remember much from back then, but the smell reminds me of her.
She's turned into a kleptomaniac over the years.
I snuck this bottle out of a hospital room for a college kid named Susan Lee. My old notepad. I went through dozens of these before I upgraded to this phone.
She's not even secret klepto anymore. She is proudly showing it off on shelves like a trophy. Look at all this stuff I stole. It's great.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould. It used to hang in the Minetta Tavern.
All right, how the hell are you stealing that? That's not even from a dead person's house. That was like prominently displayed in a bar. How did you get that out of there? Did she use Joey to like help steal that? Wait, dog leash. Did she steal the dog leash from, what's her name? Our neighbor? Oh, I can't think of her name.
That dog leash used to belong to my neighbor Nishanti.
Nishanti.
She gave it to me as a souvenir of how we met.
Hold on a sec. So what happened to the dog? Is the dog still around? At least they gave her this. She didn't just steal it.
I've had it for years and it's only slightly coffee stained.
Oh, good. There's one thing in this house that she didn't steal. That's nice.
Books on boat maintenance and navigation. I'm not making that mistake again.
She even stole the boat navigation books from that yacht in the last game.
Books on notable New Yorkers, all deceased. Never hurts to be prepared.
Griff. At least Griff is hers.
Auntie Lauren gave that bear to me when I was a kid. His name is Griff, the PI bear, although he's more the geriatric bear these days.
Who is this lady? So, this is the main character. She goes around helping ghosts basically move on to the next life. But now apparently she's been secretly stealing all these dead people's shit. And even some people that are alive. Like, this came from a bar. This is insane.
I can't go to bed yet. I have a full day ahead of me. Or rather, a full night, but still.
Let's see, I can't begin to express how happy and excited and hyper I feel right now. It's just like a room full of nostalgia, but also we're realizing what kind of person she is. She's just taking everything. Well, this person's dead. They don't need this. Okay, we can't look at the coat, I guess. Maybe that's actually her coat. But I don't know.
There's nothing in there. I go through much less paper since I gave up writing. I miss it sometimes, but I just can't seem to find the time anymore.
Since we've played as her, she has never written anything. Let's see. Yeah, this room is just crammed with previous game references. Oh, Rosa. What's really crazy is I've only known this series through your streams for the past, month, and I already feel so nostalgic for everything. They did a good job with this, but it does make me question her motives.
Got a sec?
And taking everything.
What is it?
Man, they took away all of our topics to talk about. So we can talk about the murdered man. We saw a man murdered last night, and his ghost was torn apart right in front of us. No mention of the murder in the news. Perhaps the police know something.
I've never seen a ghost so scared.
Don't remind me. Jeez.
Maybe she sells stuff on eBay. How funny would that be if we go through her emails and there's a bunch of eBay selling notifications of stuff from previous games? That'd be hilarious.
Grace. Who is Grace?
Whoever she is, she's our only lead.
So that ghost that got ripped apart said the name Grace. And that she wasn't safe. Let's see, I've been lurking since earlier, Olins. I'm making a keto jalapeno taco casserole. Sounds good. I am not going to be good today. I am having pizza later tonight. Let's see, Rosangela Blackwell, book critic, journalist, ghost therapist, detective, thief, spy. She has grown so much since the last games.
You ready to go?
I don't exactly need to pack now, do I?
Joey's always ready to go. And a spy for the FBI, that's right. Our buddy, what's his name? Durkin. Actually, we should call Durkin. Maybe we can ask about that person that died.
There's no answer.
Never mind. Do we have any new emails? Nope, these are all the same ones we read before. We could search for Grace, but I don't think we're going to get anything from that. Too many Graces. Or no Graces at all, apparently. Yeah, we don't have any kind of hints to go off of. We have this picture, but we're already done with her. Hey, welcome back, Therapy. Let's get out of here.
Thank God the coffee stands are still
Ooh.
open. I think I'm really going to need them.
It's your dime, sweetheart.
Okay, this absolutely wins as the best hub of all the games. Look at that background. That's beautiful. You got the animated cars going by, the animated water, the falling snow. Wow. And these nice little bubbles here. They're not covering up the artwork. They're just nicely in the corner. It's Durkin.
Oh, it's you. Had a feeling you'd swing by.
Well, hold on, guys. Hold on. So, I might be reading too much into this, but the police are covering up that murder, and Durkin purposely stood us up. He didn't meet us at that building. Do you think Durkin might be doing something, like double-crossing us or using us? I'm not sure. It's going to take some serious bullshit for this game not to be the best in the series. The last one had some great twists, though. They're going to have some really good story writing to, like, top that. Let's see, the city. Most people can't see them, but I can. 1,000 dead, looking to be saved. That's my job. In a world.
Sam Durkin. I helped him with a case of his about a year ago, and then he helped me with one of mine. We've been paying each other back ever since.
Yeah, this game has a lot of real-life locations from New York. It's pretty cool.
The station looks empty. There's just one officer manning the desk. It's just a police car. There's nobody inside. Detective?
Uh-huh.
And they make footprints in the snow. I love it. It would break my heart if Detective Salvatore was corrupt. I know, I hope not. But it's just kind of interesting how the police covered it up and he didn't show up. Yeah, he's just standing around outside smoking and couldn't answer his phone. What a dick.
You found a Jane Doe at the Carth house, right?
Yeah, what about it?
Her name was Mary Meehan. She was an actress with the Gotham Collective Theater Company.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I won't ask how you know that, but we'll check out that name and see if you're right. At the very least, we can locate the family and tell them what happened. Thanks. I guess we owe you another one.
I caught the evening news today.
I caught the evening news today. There wasn't one mention of the murdered man in Chelsea.
That program hasn't been the same since they replaced that blonde anchor woman.
Nobody else talked about it either. Not online, not any other news program, nobody. You must have suppressed the news. Why?
Because we're the cops, that's why. Look, before we take this any further, why are you so interested in this? What makes this murder more important than any other?
Are we going to tell him the truth about the ghost that was ripped apart? Let's see. Brian changed his channel name from Brian Deckhart to Deckhart Games. Before, was it Brian Deckhart Games or just Brian Deckhart? But that's cool. That sounds more like an actual, I guess, like it could be an oversweeping brand. It almost sounds like it could be like a producer of games or something. But I like it. New name, new logo, emotes. Wow, full rebranding? Thankfully, some of my favorite emotes remain. So, I guess, I mean, it makes sense, because, like, almost all of his emotes were based off of Detroit, which, while a fantastic game, any streamer, especially, like, a story-based game like that, you can't... There's only so much you can do in that game, you know? And eventually, you can return to it maybe once every year or so, but you don't necessarily want everything to be related to that. And it seems like he's doing a lot more Dungeons & Dragons lately, right? So I bet... Are some of the new emotes based on that kind of stuff, maybe? The storytelling stuff? Let's see, Blonde Anchor Woman. Was that... But who would be the Blonde Anchor Woman, Dronin? Let's see, he did a good job, though. Or hired people that did a good job. Either way, it's his win. Let's see, you're the one who sent me there. Yep. See, he's playing Horizon today. I really liked Horizon. I haven't finished the game. I'm probably, like... 25% of the way through that game, but it's really nice. Let's see, he kept a handful of the Detroit emotes that got the most usage. That's good. Let's see, the ghost whose soul was torn in 2 pieces. Oh, that wouldn't be the Anchor Woman. It was a guy that got ripped in half. Yeah, let's say you're the one that sent me there.
You're the one who sent me there in the first place. That can't be a coincidence.
So, you think we sent this guy to your location to, what, get killed in front of you?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
You don't get to ask me anything. You need to tell me why this murder is so important.
This is interesting. I'm not liking the way this conversation's going. Let's see, a bunch of them are for the D&D stuff, and a few of them are just the new thing. Oh my goodness, Therapy Android, thank you so much for gifting that wonderful sub to Linz. That was so nice of you, Therapy. Thank you very much. And Linz, welcome back. Now you got the new emotes. Let's see. I miss my Brian sub. I haven't had any monies and not been lucky with the gift subs lately. I've been gifted a number of subs. Even Therapy actually has gifted me a sub to Brian before. Usually if you hang out in that channel enough, you will get one. People are so giving in that channel. It's crazy. They buy like 10, 20, 50 subs at a time. It's crazy. What do they call that? Like the group sub hug or something like that? See, I have in the past. Yeah, me too. He was looking for us, it seemed like, because he knew about the bestower.
He was looking for me.
He was? Why?
I don't really know.
Uh-huh. Did you know the guy?
No, I didn't.
So, how did you know he was looking for you? Wait, let me guess. You just do.
Something like that.
Something like that ain't good enough. What else you got?
You don't want to know why we know what we know. Let's see. I'm at like 5 months of sub to him. Just haven't been lucky on the draw with the group hugs for a while. It's been a little while. Luck of the draw, right? He was killed right in front of me.
He was killed right in front of me.
And what? Suddenly this makes it personal?
Well, kinda. It might have something to do with me.
Uh-huh. And why is that? Why is this murder so important?
We don't want to tell him. So what does I'm a suspect mean? I guess we could be a suspect because he was killed right in our vicinity. That makes sense.
I was there. You know I was there. Surely I'm a suspect.
You think I'm crazy? I made sure your name is nowhere near this thing. And unless you give me a good reason, it stays that way. So tell me, why is this murder so important?
I went through every option to try to avoid this. Let's see, I try to catch his streams whenever I can, so it'll happen eventually again. Yeah, I like to lurk in his streams. I don't chat a whole lot in Brian's streams, because, man, he's just so popular. The chat is flying by. It's hard to keep track of everything, you know? By the time I say my message, it's like already at the top of the screen. It's like, oh, there it goes. Unless you're in the sub-channels, then it's a little bit easier to chat.
You've trusted me before. Why can't you trust me again?
Trust has nothing to do with it. Look, I don't know what your deal is. I've never asked, and frankly, I don't want to know. But I do know that you've helped me clear a few cases. And once in a while, in return, I answer some of your questions.
Once in a while?
That's fine. Quid pro quo. It's not in the rule book, but it's how we get things done. But this case, it goes way up. We can't bring in anyone from outside, not without a good reason. So give me one. Why is this murder so important?
Man, he is grilling us on this. And that's one thing I love about our smaller community and just smaller communities in general is you get to like really personally know everybody. We have all of our inside jokes and running gags with games that we're playing. And we kind of know personal things about each other. It's kind of nice. Let's see, does Salvatore know about our medium powers? I don't think we've told him anything specific. We just kind of always say, just trust me. You just got to trust me. I can't tell you.
I couldn't begin to explain it. It's more than just a murder, more horrible than just a killing.
Uh-huh. Any details on what that could be?
It needs to be stopped. That's all.
Sorry. I know we got an arrangement, but my hands are tied.
Fine, if that's the way it is.
For what it's worth, it's nothing personal. You got other questions, I'm here. Just don't ask about this case.
Dang it.
You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
So in the previous game, every time that we talked to him, he wouldn't give us details unless we gave him something. So maybe we can come up with some good stuff to give him and he'll give us a little bit more detail. Let's see. Speaking about personal things, I finally confirmed my vacation spot. I'm going to Norway. How exciting. So, I don't know a whole lot about Norway. What are you planning to do up there? That's really cool. And when are you going, by the way? Let's see, personal things. Like how John proposed to Andy? Or personal, like the secret about John secretly being a digital dog? Shh, don't tell anybody, Lynn. I don't think you can be a dog, a digital dog, and stream on Twitch, because that means I faked all my social security information. Dogs don't have social security numbers. John Caninia must return. Not John Katia, though. People like John Caninia. Let's see, we're renting a cabin on an island. Ooh, just gonna go chillax and enjoy fresh air. See, that's perfect. You're not gonna have like a ton of stuff planned out. You can literally just go and relax. Like, not stress about being here, being there, just a free time. We go in here?
You really don't want to go in there.
Oh, really?
Look, you and I have an arrangement. I have to keep it quiet, but it works. You go in there and start bugging my colleagues, it'll come back to bite both our asses. And neither of us wants that.
Okay, fine.
Oh god, Blaze. When I see John Caninia, does that say nut? The nut button? Ah. Let's see. I'm gonna meet my stream mod in person. Oh, is that Alex? Or which mod is it? Therapy. I haven't done the John Caninia in a little while because I got this new camera. So I have to set this other camera up and redo some scenes to make it work. I just haven't had time, but I'll bring him back shortly.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
We haven't asked him about these yet. Oh, the username. I've seen that name before. Awesome.
Could you tell me the victim's name at least?
I told you, no.
Alright, what about Grace?
Does the name Grace mean anything to you?
Nah, sorry.
Dang, okay.
Can we talk inside? It's freezing out here.
Can't smoke inside, thanks to our friend the mayor.
So you couldn't maybe, I don't know, not smoke for a while? Right.
Not possible. Not an option.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
I'm Durkin. Must smoke. All the time. But Joey can go in the police station all he wants.
Keep our friend busy. I'm gonna sniff around.
Not that I don't appreciate the company, but why the heck are you just standing there?
Oh, I was just admiring the brickwork.
That's cool.
The brickwork.
Sure. When was this building built? 1950s?
I got no idea.
Listen to her trying to
Bonding,
small talk.
Very typical of the era.
Whatever.
Let's see, I'm jelly of myself even. Dreamed of this type of vacation for months. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. Did you say when you're gonna go, Therapy? Is it pretty soon?
A water cooler in case the scorching hot weather gets too much for you.
Isn't that what
I think our next vacation won't be until next year, but Andy and I are planning to go to Japan again. Super excited for that.
waiting for a cab?
On a night like this?
And we're getting portraitless text like in Unbound. Oh, that's a good call, Blaze. Yeah, this is kind of bleeding into when they probably started developing Unbound. Or Unavowed. Sorry, I'm thinking of a different game. Unavowed, Unbound, different things.
At the bottom are the words Alex Silva, Commissioner.
I told you. I'm waiting
Just a
for
cop
cab.
manning the front desk.
The subway's just 2 blocks that way.
Check his screen? That would be nice.
Stairs are
A
right
modern gizmo, probably some kind of phone. It usually is.
He thinks the big copy machine printer's a phone.
Detroit police!
Perfect. Or the police station. Open up New York police.
Looks like some kind of duty roster. Nothing relevant.
Yeah, I know you meant Unbound. I was thinking of Unavowed. They did something similar in that game too, I think.
I'm not going to investigate every desk I see. I don't even know who this Piero person is.
So this might be the guy that just died right here. Yeah, we went to Japan for our honeymoon, Joey. It was so much fun.
Ha! There's our guy. His name is George Austin, according to this note. Looks like he lived on the Upper West Side.
Do not talk to the press.
That's definitely the spook we saw. According to this note, his name is George Austin. According to...
Let's see here. Piero.
It says Piero. I have no idea who that is. The name on this nameplate says Disher. I have no idea who that could be.
So that could be important. We might have to know these guys.
According to the nameplate, this desk belongs to someone named Disher. I have no idea who that could be.
17, Blaze. Did you move up 2 places in the stream? Unprofessional. The photo and the note should be joined by a piece of string. Yes, like a real police tackboard.
The plaque on the door says Interrogation Room B.
Oh, you were 18 at the beginning, so you moved up 1. That's good. Pretty soon you might crack the top 10.
Just a small interrogation room. It's empty.
What's in this room?
Just a small...
So I think the only thing we really needed to get was the information on that board.
Just as I thought, it's an elevator shaft.
Good deduction. If you type exclamation point leaderboard, I think it'll give you a link and you can actually look at like the top 100 people or like a huge amount of people. And I think it tells you everybody's points there too. And I think you can also search for names if you don't show up on there right away. Oh, Chivy's number 10. Okay, so I think we're done here. We have a new address to go to. See you later, Durkin. Love this scene. George Austin.
This is some lobby. Careful you don't break anything, we'll be in hock for life. Well, your life anyway, not mine.
That vase looks more expensive than everything in my apartment put together.
I don't know, you've been stealing a lot of shit. The value of your apartment's going up quick.
How did they change the bulbs on that thing?
Alright, so in our house, we have some huge, like, cathedral kind of ceilings. Some of the lights, I have to get on a ladder to change. I hate it when those bulbs go out. It's a pain in the butt.
I don't recognize the artist, but it looks peaceful enough. He's watching my every move.
Creepy.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
We go visit George Austin. He's our best friend.
I'm looking for George Austin. Is he in?
No, he's not. Sorry.
Is there any way I can look inside George's apartment? It's really important.
Sorry. Unless you've been authorized, I can't let you in.
Do you know where George Austin is?
I really couldn't say. Sorry.
Is there any way it's real?
Sorry.
Same thing.
Can you tell me anything about George?
I really couldn't, sorry. If you want to know him, you should ask him yourself.
Well, I would have, except his ghost suddenly got ripped in half.
Does the name Grace mean anything to you?
It was
Sorry.
a
Nobody
tragedy.
named Grace lives
That's
here.
all it was.
That's all it was, guys. Just a tragedy. I want to redo that scene. I want to have that Just a Tragedy scene when you guys do that, but it's going to have Gus's emote on there. It'd be amazing.
Does the name Grace mean anything
I didn't
to
get
you?
to hear this.
Sorry. Nobody named Grace lives here.
Okay, no Grace at all. So, what I really need to do is search for that name now that we have it. George Austin. It's like that, right? No hits. Let's see. Maybe I misspelled it. No, that's right. Georgeostin. Did I screw it up, guys? Like that. Nothing. Dang it. Wait, what? Let's see. Did it work? There you go. 3rd time's a charm, Therapy. Oh, that was very nice of you, Therapy. 500 points. So 500 points is quite a lot of time in the channel. The way you earn points just by watching is you get 1 point every 10 minutes, or you get 2 points every 10 minutes if you are subscribed to the channel. I try to make the numbers very low, otherwise then the numbers get hard to keep track of. People can have hundreds of thousands of points, so I like it to be a very slow build to those points. That was super nice of you, Therapy. Yeah, you're getting 2 right now. That's right, because you got the an NES controller. I think you have 2 months. Is that right, Blaze? Subscribe to the channel? Hold on. Let me try to show you something. Dang it! Oh, she was too fast for me. I looked behind me in the doorway, and I saw Andy's legs because she's laying on the floor in the hallway. I was going to use the camera to, like, sneak and show you Andy, but then she quickly pulled her legs up. But you guys can see Georgie there. Hold on just a sec. Or not Georgie, sorry, Gus. Gus is chilling right there. Now it's working. There's Gus. Hi, buddy. What you doing, Gus? Come here, Gus. Treasure bear, come here. Yeah. We don't get to see enough Gus. Here, let's get him up on the big screen. Come here, Gus. Gus, come here. He's running away. He's running away. Come here, Gus. Treasure bear, come here. We need Gus. I love the shape of that. He's so cute. I think he's camera shy. Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, it's real dark with that purple lighting. Let me try blocking some of that. There we go. Now he picks it up better. Oh, boy. I don't get to see you enough. Everybody loves you. It's a tragedy. Oh, look at him hide. He's shy. He's such a beefy boy. You want to see, like, how big he is? I've shown him all on screen. Ah, he's a tank. Much bigger than Jesse. Boy. I think I've mentioned this before, but my brother calls him Shovel Face. Very nice name for Gus. I wish I could grow a beard like Gus. His beard is amazing. And he has, I didn't show it to you, next time I'll do that, but if you pull his lips back, he's got the most amazing teeth. Like, he needs to be like a spokesperson for, like, dog toothbrushes or something. Let's see. We don't have any sounds for cute angels. Oh, like a sound effect to play, Therapy? What would be like a cute angel sound? So we need more information about this George Austin guy. I feel like we need to search for something. Let's see. You got Joey's beard, Gus, mine, and everyone else's. Joey has a fantastic beard. Oh, that's cool. I like the little detail how she puts away her coat. Oh, like a aw. Yeah, is there like a famous aw kind of sound we can use in the stream? I'm trying to think of a good one from a movie or a TV show or something. Or a game. I really feel like we need to search for something. We have Grace. We combine these two? Grace and George?
The ghost we saw last night said that Grace wasn't safe, and then he went.
Could it be a Grace Austin, maybe? Probably not. Nope. I think I already searched for some of those, yep. Let's see. I don't know if you have the better Twitch TV, but you can upload more emotes and see a lot more emotes on Twitch. It's pretty cool. I've never tried it before. Is that like a plugin that you have to install like in your browser to use those? See, yeah, that one didn't show up for me. I think everybody has to have it so that they work, I guess. Tomo. We haven't tried searching for Tomo yet in this game. Tomo. All you need to know about Tomo is there is no Tomo. If you try to find Tomo, Tomo's already gone. Poof. So this is the same thing we've seen in the last couple games. Did we ever find out what Tomo means? Well, the only hint that we found about Tomo is he was like a digital DJ in the last game. Remember when we went to that kiosk where you can request music at the club? It had Tomo's name there. I think it said DJ Tomo. Let's see, BTTV is a Chrome extension and a website. You can set it up. I think you get 5 free for your channel and a bunch with a $5 a month sub. Oh, so I can see that one, Tajay, but I've never installed it. So can people that haven't installed it actually use it? That's kind of cool. Alright, I'm going to try calling him, see if he answers.
There's no answer.
Nope. And she doesn't use her computer anymore.
It takes about an hour to boot up these days.
We got all the time in the world.
I have a question, Joey.
What is it this time?
If Grace was close to George, then we have to talk to somebody who knows George.
Obviously, but we don't know anyone that knows George.
Grace. Who is Grace?
Whoever she is, she's our only lead.
Let's see, you can't see that emote? It just says, feels bad man to me. I wonder why I see it. I do have Chrome installed on my computer, but I'm actually watching it. I'm looking at the chat in OBS, so I'm not sure what that uses. Oh, on screen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't see it there in that chat. Interesting. I do see it in OBS. I haven't looked in Chrome. I wonder if I see it on my tablet. Let's see. Nope, I don't see it on my tablet either. We're plebs. Let's see, I think OBS has BTTV emotes built into it. That makes sense. Okay, who knows Grace? Are we going to find out information about Grace? If we look at our emails, we don't have anything about Grace. I wonder if we have to look for any of these things. Oh, that's a pretty cool one, Tajay. That's like an animated emote. I like that. I don't think there's anything we need here.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
Does the name Grace mean anything to you?
Nah, sorry.
Okay, so he can't give us anything, but
Well,
we might be missing something inside of here. Let's see, I never really left, just been lurking, watching other things. I appreciate the lurk, Shadow.
It says authorized personnel only beyond this point. Fortunately, I think that only applies to living people.
How are they gonna stop you, Joey? There might be some other details we missed in here. Let's see, I left for a second when you were reading the emails to get a painkiller. What did I miss? We're really just trying to find out some information about Grace right now, Relentless. The hint that we have when we talk to Joey is that we need to find someone who is close to this George Austin, so we're trying to find, I'm assuming Grace, because he seemed to know Grace.
There's nothing I can do with it. There's nothing
Was there any other details on this? I'm living up to my name. So we know the address. That doesn't give us anything else. His age and address. Tajay, holy crap, Blaze, who did you beat up? It wasn't a duel. Actually, Therapy very graciously gave him 500 points. So we have these two names, Piero and Disher. I wonder if we need to use those for anything.
According to the nameplate, this desk belongs to someone named Piero. I have no idea who that could be. I'm not going to investigate every desk I see. I don't even know who this Piero person is.
Okay, what about just this desk?
I don't even know who this...
Nope. I'm not seeing anything else in here, guys. Thought there might have been some evidence or something back here.
The plaque on the door reads Interrogation Room A.
Speaking of which, yeah, where's the evidence room? That would be perfect. I see a photo on the desk right there. It kind of looks like a document or a photo, but it didn't seem to let me click on it. Yeah, it just says desk, unfortunately. The only thing I can click on here is that Piero name tag. We could search for Piero. It's Piero and Disher. Let's try that. I mean, why else would they give us those names, right? Got Piero? Nope. Disher? What about both at the same time? Nothing. I'm coming for you, Tajay.
You can't see or hear me. There's no point.
Let's, blow on him.
No reaction. That's cops for you.
Ooh, Tajay. Strikes back. Therapy's like, I just gave you those tokens. Yeah, nothing to do in here. From 6 to 4, nice play, man. What's amazing is that the top 5, they're actually all pretty close. Nobody has like a clear-cut, huge lead, really.
Couldn't drive it even if I wanted to.
I was hoping you could peek inside the police car.
I've never been a big fan of teaming up with the cops, but Durkin seems alright.
Thank God for 24-hour coffee stands. I should have enough hot fuel to last me the rest of the night.
In that kind of cup, it's not going to stay hot that long. Blaze, very nice of Therapy to give me 400 and Tajay 100. I'm not sure, guys. Maybe we have to do something more at that hotel. How are we gonna fake this guy out? Oh, wait, Joey can just go right past him, right? Yep.
It says Holiday Clothing Drive. It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. It's signed by George Austin.
Relentless, thank you so much for the cheers. That was way too generous of you. Oh my gosh, and I have to at least be in the top 5. Thank you so much, Therapy. That is awesome. That was one of my favorite little videos with all 3 of the pups there, looking up in all the little rain. Actually, Andy created that video. No, wait. John Phelan. Wait, what happened? Wait, did I say Relentless? Or like Twin... I thought I said Therapy. Did I say Relentless? I'm so sorry. Therapy. Thank you so much. It must have been one of those things where you look at something on the screen and then your brain just makes you say the wrong thing, you know? Like, you could look at a hot dog, but you just read the word hamburger, so you call the hot dog a hamburger. I saw Therapy, and I must have looked in the chat and saw Relentless. But thank you so much, Therapy, for the biddies. That was way too generous. Okay, so I started with Relentless and then auto-corrected myself. I auto-tuned it back. But you couldn't confuse 2 nicer people, so at least there's that. So we know that George is in apartment 12A. That's good.
It says holiday. It's signed by George Austin.
So that's cool. He seems to work with some kind of charity stuff for the homeless. Can we take the elevator?
Yep, it's an elevator, all right.
Darn. Why can't you just float up? Although that might be a little bit beyond the reach of Rosa.
Looks like it's full of old clothes.
Ghost, remember? No touching.
Okay, so can Rosa walk over there, or is this guy gonna stop him? See, John, what color is snow? White? Clear? Yellow? Oh god, no yellow snow. No. I heard Andy say yellow. Snow is clear, but maybe when it's all bunched up, like ice. Like you think of ice as being clear, but when it's real small flakes, it kind of appears white, right? Or were you asking what color
Miss,
the snow is in the
I'm
game?
sorry, but you can't go back there. Residents only.
Oh, sorry.
Darn it. Okay, so now that we looked at it, though, maybe we could do that. Let's see, John, what on earth are you talking about? I'm talking about what you asked me? Didn't you ask me about the color of snow?
Hi.
Yes, miss?
I assumed it was like some weird trick question you were trying to ask me. Snow is not clear. Is ice clear? If you have like an ice cube, is that clear? But if you grind a clear ice cube, doesn't it look white? Snow isn't ice. Let's see, John lives in California. Why would you ask him about snow? I mean, I used to live in snow. When I was a little kid, I lived in Nevada. Is snow water? It's a form of H2O. Okay, so now that we know about his apartment, let's ask about the clothing drive.
Is there any way I can look inside George's apartment? It's really important.
Sorry. Unless you've been authorized, I can't let you in.
Come on.
Do you know where George Austin is?
I really couldn't say. Sorry.
Let's see, what are birds? We just don't know. I like how, remember when people talk about, have you seen that with like dinosaurs? I've heard things that they say dinosaurs have, what would you call it? Like feathers. Because we don't know whether they had like scales or feathers. And I've heard talks about them maybe having feathers. Let's see, what color is snow? Depends on snow that just falls from the sky and has collected on the ground. It's white. My trick's been ruined. See, marks on dinosaur bones indicate that they had feathers. Yeah, Phantasma. That's what I remember something about that. That's really crazy. That like ruins Jurassic Park. It's like they all look wrong. They should all have feathers. Or maybe not all dinosaurs had feathers.
Is there any way I can look inside George's apartment? It's really important.
Sorry. Unless you've been authorized, I can't let you in.
Yes, the first one is still awesome. It just might be visually incorrect, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm sure the water ones did not. Although, I mean, if they're always underwater, no. But if they were underwater sometimes, like penguins, don't penguins have feathers? They're kind of like in the water quite a bit. Let's see, we actually know that some dinosaurs have scales and some have feathers. Oh, a funny thing. So it's split up. And hey, a funny thing. It's good to see you. Let's see. I think I know the trick Blaze was going for. We used to pull it in middle school all the time. Sorry I wrecked your trick, Blaze. I didn't know where you're going with that. Sometimes I expect the trick, or I expect you're going somewhere with it, and I just wreck it because I try to be clever and I just ruin things. Let's see, you know how Relentless said instead of therapy? Then you gave another example of saying the wrong thing because of a mental association. I was trying to do a famous trick on you. You ask the person what color snow is, they say white. You tell them to say silk 5 times, they do. Then you ask them what a cow drinks. Oh, and they say milk. I got it, I know what you're going with. No, they don't drink milk. That's right, Andy. They drink water. I could have sworn after we found out about that clothing drive, we'd know a little bit more. Oh, maybe we can go to a clothing drive. Let's search for clothing drive, and we might get an address. Come on. Let me double check that note. There might have been something else that lets us know of a specific place. Holiday clothing drive. Maybe we'll search for that. It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. Let's try holiday clothing drive. Man, still scratched out. Let's see. You want to know why that happens? I'm a linguist, and it's super fascinating. Sure, Phantasma. That's always cool to know. Let's see. They say silk 5 times, and then they're asked what cows drink. And the fact that silm rhymes with it enforces it. Yeah, I could see how people would do that. Oh, but baby cows drink milk. That's a good point, Dronin. But you'd call them calves, yeah. Bold of you to assume John would even get to the point of the game where it could be a trick. Touche. A funny thing. It's because when you process a word, that word and all the ones that sound like it, look like it, or are semantically related to it are also activated. You pull milk because it is activated in your mind. Milk would actually activate if you said silk 5 times too. Because, I mean, you almost go along with it because you think it's like part of the joke, but it makes you just totally wrong. Hey, what's up, 43? It's good to see you. We are on the final game in the Blackwell Legacy. And some crazy stuff has already happened. You know how this game has a lot of ghosts? Well, some dude was shot right in front of us. His ghost appeared, but the ghost was kind of freaking out, saying that somebody named Grace was in trouble. She was in danger. And then their ghost split in half and just disappeared, which we've never seen before. Joey's very scared about that. I mean, if a ghost could just get destroyed like that, what could happen to him? Alright, so maybe there'll be a clothing drive outside here. Let's check. Nope. I feel like we need to find that clothing drive.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Let's see. Oh, 43. Yeah, you might not have seen this game at all. The basic idea of this game is we play the main character right here, Rosa. This is our buddy Joey. He's a ghost. We go around talking with other ghosts. We find out why they're haunting wherever they're at, what their problem is. We help them realize that they're dead and that it's time to move on to the next phase, you could say. And then we help them do that. And we help them transition. We're like ghost therapists.
I heard that George Austin was having a clothing drive here.
Oh, yes. George does it every year. He brings the box to Grace himself.
Ah, there's Grace. So maybe we can search for Grace clothing drive. Come on, this might work. Dang it. Charity. I feel like we're so close to finding this clothing drive. Maybe,
Hi.
Yes, miss?
if we ask him about it again, he'll give us the location.
Can you tell me anything else about the clothing drive?
No. But if you have any old clothes, feel free to give them to me. I'll put them in the box.
Better not. If you did that, you wouldn't have any clothes left.
Well, you know, what if we put our clothes in there, but we could put like some kind of like GPS tracker? Then, whenever they take the clothes to the drive, we could just follow them there and talk to Grace. Not that we have some kind of GPS tracker, but an idea. Let's see, the version I've heard, you ask a person 2 questions and answer both of them is white. I remember one being what color is snow, and then something else. And then you ask the person what cows drink. Please note that I'm not native English speaker, so the differences between languages explain why it wouldn't work in its original form. That's true, a lot of times jokes and things don't make sense if you don't know the language very well, or if you translate it, it can wreck a joke. Let's see. Yeah, this is the 5th and final game. The stakes are high right now because the last game left us off with searching for a cult that killed people. Now we're working with the FBI. Well, now that we know about the clothing drive, maybe Joey can look in there some more.
Looks like it's full of old clothes.
Don't know what I can do with it.
Darn. Well, we can go ask, possibly, our friend Durkin about the clothing drive. I don't know why he would know.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
See, it's not even a note. That kind of sucks.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Let me try to combine those two things in our notes real quick. George Austin and Grace.
The ghost we saw last night said that Grace wasn't safe, and then he went.
Oh, we had already done that. Okay. I want to try to call him, and he's like right here.
Are you going to answer that?
No.
Right.
That explains why he doesn't answer our calls. No. We need to find more information about this clothing drive. Let's see, are you talking about when you ask, say 4 or 5 times, say 4 or 4 times, and then ask them, what do you use to eat soup? And then they probably say fork. Those are fun. Let's ask Joey what he thinks we should do next.
Hey, Joey?
What is it?
If Grace was close to George, then we have to talk to somebody who knows George.
Dang it. That's what we heard before.
Grace. Who is Grace?
Whoever she is, she's our only lead.
I'm really confused. What can we do next? We don't have really good leads. Let's see, I've never heard of these types of jokes before. I've definitely heard a couple of them. I've never heard that one with the fork, though. I feel like I've heard that one about drinking milk, though. I did it mentally, and I said milk, too. That's funny. It works. And we've looked through here. I didn't see anything about a clothing drive in here.
Looks like some kind of duty roster. Nothing relevant.
I wish we could look at his computer. Sometimes you get good stuff doing that.
At the bottom are the words Alex Silva, Commissioner.
Maybe we should search for that. Alex Silva. That's an idea. I can't think of why we would need that name right now, but... Nothing. Okay. It worked on someone, Blaze. Everyone in middle school knew that joke and was actively trying to find someone who had not heard it. Because it only works the first time you hear it. Yeah, it's a one and done joke, for sure. Alex Silva. Have we heard that before? Maybe. Pepe Sylvia. You guys heard that one? We might have heard that in a previous Blackwell game. Police Commissioner. Who would that have been? Okay, there's definitely some trick here we need to do. Probably involving Joey.
No point. You can't hear me.
Yes, Pepe Sylvia. It's always sunny in Pennsylvania. If you've never seen... I mean, it would make more sense if you watched the show, but it's a pretty good clip to YouTube. Pepe Sylvia. It's a funny scene. It's about a guy... They're working like in an office, And one of the brothers in the show, he's like trying to be the mailman, trying to get mail to everybody, you know? And it's like a big office building. But he's kind of, I think the joke is that he is, whatchamacallit? Is it dyslexic when you can't read very well? You kind of confuse things. It's Always Sunny in Pennsylvania. What did I say? Let's see. I never watched the show, and even I caught that, right? So he's kind of dyslexic. So he reads Pennsylvania on the letters, you know, because it's all the letters are in Pennsylvania, but he can't read it as Pennsylvania. He reads it as Pepe Sylvia. So because he's so dyslexic, he thinks there's somebody in this office named Pennsylvania that's getting a ton of letters, because every letter says Pennsylvania on it. Or illiterate, not dyslexic, that's right. So he's freaking out, trying to find who Pepe Sylvia is. And he has this huge chart that looks kind of like that police chart where you have like pictures and like notes and you're drawing things together. And he's trying to put this mystery together. It's really funny. So nobody has been getting their mail in this office for like weeks. Ridiculous.
Damn drafts. Need to report that before someone complains.
That didn't do anything. Someone in this office is named Pennsylvania. Pepe Sylvia. Is that what I screwed up? Okay. Not a technical difficulty, just a regular John Failure. We need 2 counters. The John Failures and the technical difficulties. What if we blow over this note? Aha!
I managed to blow this thing onto the floor, but there's not much else I can do with it.
Let's keep blowing it across the room. There we go.
Whatever Joey did, the doorman doesn't seem to have noticed.
So if we switch over to Rosa, did she pick that up?
Dropped my pen.
Yoink.
It says, Holiday Clothing Drive. It's cold this winter. Please leave your old clothes in the box below for people less fortunate than you. It's signed by George Austin.
Wait a second. Let's see, did someone bet on the technical difficulties at the start of the stream? We forgot to do that. We should make that a thing where we take bets on that, and then maybe whoever gets the closest gets some points at the end. Yeah, that was some serious lung power, 43. But I'm kind of bummed. Usually when one character reads something or knows something, both the characters Joey and Rosa can use that information. But it seems like Joey had to blow it over so that she could pick it up, and now she's going to actually look for the clothing drive. He is the master at blowing. John's not ever going to know the name of the show. Wait, what show are you talking about? Oh, sorry, Philadelphia, not Pennsylvania. Derp. It's Always Sunny in Pennsylvania.
It says, it's signed.
Is that what I was screwing up the whole time? I didn't get great sleep last night, guys. So, if we do another stream later tonight with Telling Lies, it's going to be that much worse. Prepare yourselves. We're going to be streaming in this the entire time for 4 hours. I won't even notice. Or, maybe even better, we can stream with this scene on the entire time. Another show tonight? Possibly. It depends if Andy's feeling better. She's kind of getting over a cold right now, but if she's feeling up to it, we want to do some more Telling Lies. Let's see, what time do I need to wake up for this? We're going out to dinner with her dad later on, so my father-in-law. We're going to grab some pizza, so it'd be sometime after that. I don't know how long we're going to be there. It's out of town a little bit, so if we do something, of course, I'll let you guys know on Discord, but I couldn't give you a concrete time. Okay, so now that we have this
It's a handwritten note from George Austin, asking the residents of his building to donate old clothes to charity. I'm sure they won't miss it.
Okay, so now that we have this note, what could we do with it?
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Can you tell me anything else about the clothing drive?
No.
Better not. If you did that...
Okay, so now that we have the note, maybe we can show that to the, Durkin. Let's see. Here's a clip from the last stream you should check out. Oh wait, is that the my grandmother died clip? That was one of the best ones we had in a while. That was great. Actually, I had Spider Monkey over for the barbecue last night. We were joking about that. He was actually trying to time that with something else, but because of the delay in the stream and whatnot, it actually hit even better.
Does this note mean anything to you? It was written by George Austen.
Whatever it is, it's useless as evidence now that you've got it.
Right. Sorry.
I just want you to tell me where this thing is. Let's see, every now and again I see Rose's portrait. I mistake the band of her ear warmers for gray hair. Let me check that out. I got sneeze. Oh man, that wakes me up every time. Alright. Oh, thank you, Relentless.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
God, I wish I would put a note for that. Hey, that's not a technical difficulty. I don't accept that one, Blaze. That's a health difficulty. I want to see her.
See you around.
Oh, I can see what you're talking about, gray hair. Show the doorman the note. Oh, that might work, Chibi. I mean, we asked him about it directly, but maybe if we show him the note, he'll give us more information. Although my guess is that Rosa's gonna say, I shouldn't have this note, so I shouldn't show it to him.
Showing that to him would probably be a bad idea.
Yeah, because this guy probably knows it should be over there. What do we do with this note? A sneeze is totally a technical difficulty. Maybe if we give him some coffee.
I don't see why he'd need that.
Because he has to sit on his butt all day just watching a door. Of course you need coffee.
I don't recognize the artist, but it looks peaceful enough.
What could we do with this note?
It's a handwritten note from George Austen, asking the residents of his building to donate old clothes to charity.
Apartment 12A. I guess we could search for that apartment number? I don't know what that would get us. We can make a paper plane out of it. Why not? Get Joey back over there.
Looks like it's full of old clothes.
Nothing in the elevator. He just says it's an elevator
Yep, it's
shaft.
an elevator, all right.
I'm gonna try to blow on this guy again. He complained about the draft.
Damn drafts. Need to report that before someone complains.
See, it makes me wish he would go and, like, go away from his desk for a moment and we could sneak by him onto the elevator. What do you guys think? Yeah, the doorman knows who Grace is. Maybe now that we have the note, it'll change some of the dialogue options.
Yes, miss?
Because we've already gone through all of these. I think we asked about Grace.
You said that George takes the clothes to Grace.
Yes, he does. He has an attachment to the place, even though we've got a fine church in this area.
Church? So by Grace, you meant Grace Church?
Yeah, the one downtown. What did you think I meant?
Nothing. Never mind. Thanks.
Sure.
Very nice, Chibi. Good job. I could have sworn we had done that one. I guess we missed that before. Or we just needed the information from the note first. Okay, first get some paper and put it on the floor. Then get a cat. Are you talking about that puzzle from, what is that game called? Gabriel Knight 3? Wait, I wasn't paying attention. What happened? So, we just had to ask the doorman about Grace, and he confirmed that Grace wasn't a person, it was Grace Church that we need. So it's not who is Grace, but rather what is Grace. There we go.
Huh, a church. Of all the places.
Really? Ghosts don't like churches?
Being a ghost has nothing to do with it.
Oh, he has some, whatchamacallit, past with churches. Interesting. I was so engrossed in this game that I had sent the email and my focus was ruined after that. Sorry, Blaze.
Weekend organ meditations. It says Grace Church in New York, Episcopal, Reverend Gabriel Ullman, Rector.
I love this music.
It says Grace Church. Of course, we knew that already.
I'm guessing the door is locked.
It's a schedule of services. Nothing is going on at the moment.
Although churches are supposed to be open all the time, aren't they? All right.
He looks pretty deep in thought. It's a book full of handwritten prayers. Hi, could I talk to you for a minute?
Please keep your voice down.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I guess most modern churches wouldn't be open, but I think maybe it was a thing in the past where churches were always supposed to be open. It's probably not so much a thing now with all the homeless and whatnot, but I thought you could always go there for sanctuary, you know? Need someone to talk to.
It's pretty quiet here tonight.
God's house remains open despite the weather. If anybody needs us, we are here.
Dude, that guy's face looks very familiar. Imagine being a night shift church worker. Thank you.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Father Gabriel Ullman.
Gabriel Ullman. Why the whispers? Because we're in a church.
Why the whispers? There isn't anybody around.
That makes no difference. The tranquility of this place must be maintained, whether anybody is here or not, especially on a night like tonight.
Holy Father, please get me another job. You could work at the church.
Do you know a man named George Austin?
I'm afraid not.
He was a member of this church. Are you sure?
It is quite a large church, as you can see. I'm afraid I am not familiar with George Austin.
You might be lying.
Could you tell me about this church?
Are you looking to join?
Not really.
I'm afraid now is not the time for a history lesson.
Clothing drive. I mean, would you even get paid? You know, I think that some people in the church do get paid, and I don't know if they get paid through the state or if they get paid through, like, the donations or whatnot, but, I mean, some people are, like, full-time. They'd have to be paid, otherwise you'd have to be, like, I guess, rich outside of the church to even be able to have that kind of job, you know? You'd have to have some kind of funding. But a lot of people do volunteer, and no, they don't get paid.
George Austin was holding a clothing drive that brought clothes to this church. Are you sure you haven't heard of him?
Yes, we deal with hundreds of clothing drives at this time of year. Some we arrange ourselves, while most are volunteers. It is not possible to keep track of every single one.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe. This is not a night to be outside.
Man, she had some sass with that. Well, thanks. I gotta get going. Check out
This book is full of prayers written by the church's congregation. They're all anonymous and they're all written by hand.
This may be blasphemous, but I don't trust him. You know, I'm getting a flashback, Relentless. You remember that game Kathy Rain? Remember the priest of that church? If I remember right, that turned all kinds of bad. It was good not to trust the pastor. Maybe that's the vibe I'm getting from this guy. And that was pretty intense, what happened in that game. Let's see, that was a very tame thing to say after blasphemous. I don't trust a priest. So please God, let the chemo work. I don't know what I'll do without her. Oh, that's sad. He has cancer. I have been 6 months without a drink. Please help me last another 6. Let my uncle get exactly what he deserves. Whoa. I don't know what to do. I am so lost. If you are out there, please help. Please help my family through this horrible time. We have already been through so much. Is there a light at the end of this tunnel? Is darkness all there is? Yeah, that game was a pretty wild ride too. See, I got to that word and thought you were going to say, this may be blasphemous, but hail Satan. Yeah, that's a little blasphemous. See, Kathy Rain was so intense. I loved all the Twin Peaks references. That's right, especially at the end of the game, a funny thing. There was tons of Twin Peaks. I loved it. That is a damn fine cup of coffee. So, suicide the only answer? I don't really want to die. Let me find another way. I love him. Does he love me? This is like something you put in your diary, not a church thing. Please let my father wake up so I can tell him I'm sorry. If my son is with you, God, tell him I love him and I miss him and his baby daughter will want for nothing. Yeah, these are really depressing. I'm wondering if we're going to find like an impressive, important note in here or if this is just going to be random. I want to always be... What does that say? Happy as this. Okay. It's like, I guess that's a P. I lost my job. It's all my fault. What do I tell the wife? What do I do?
These prayers just go on and on. There must be dozens of them. I don't have time to read them all. If any of these handwritten prayers are useful, flipping through blindly isn't the answer. I need to narrow it down somehow.
Okay, so there's a hint. We do need something in here. I just don't know what. When I was trying to like highlight stuff and I didn't see anything that looked like it was a clue to click on it. Maybe we can use an item on it. Let's see. Anyone see the Post-Secret Project? People send in postcards with secrets they've never told anyone. I've never heard of that drone, and that's kind of cool. I wonder if anybody is a secret that's like illegal, you know? Like, I killed a man. Let's see, there was a note about light in the end that reminded me about the light in which ghosts appear. Oh, let me check that out. Let's see. There was a note about light in the end. This one, I lost my job. It's all my fault. What do I tell the wife? What do I do? There was a note about light. I'm not seeing it. Let's see. I won't stop until my token obsession becomes unhealthy. Let's see. I went to a showing of all the postcards in the art gallery. I was surprised by the number of people who admitted to going to nudist places. I've never been to a nudist thing, but, I mean, more power to you. Let's see. It was in this book. Light and darkness something. Let me go a little further back. I want to... Oh, this one right here. Is there a light at the end of this tunnel? Is darkness all there is? So this one sounds like somebody's dead. I think you're right, Therapy. Unless it's more metaphorical, you know? Unfortunately, I can't click on any particular words. Let's see. Don't make me take more of them tokens Therapy so nicely gifted you. Hey, welcome back, Potato. I wonder if we can use a note on there to help us find something.
With this sample of George's handwriting, I might be able to find something written by him.
Aha.
Gotcha.
There we go. So this is written by George. This place always brought me and Leah solace, despite everything it still does. Is this really what I must do? It seems impossible. I am finding my faith is shaken to its very core. Please help me find the strength to fight this battle. If not for me, then for Leah and the others. So, yeah, good idea, Therapy. That was good. So, Leah Austin? We should search for a Leah Austin. That'd be somebody that knows George. Leah Austin. Name. What about just Leah? I think there was something else we need from that. I'm not sure, but Leah's definitely a clue. Maybe we can talk to people about Leah now.
Hi again.
Yes.
Oh, could you tell me about that book?
Could you tell me about that book over there?
For some, silent prayer isn't enough. They want to write it down and make it real. That is what that book is for.
Ah, but we got a new note.
Do you know a woman named Leah? I think she was a member of this church.
Even if she was, I'm afraid the name eludes me. I'm sorry.
You know, is that the same guy from Kathy Rain? I don't know why, he seems so similar. Let's see, make it real. Ooh, that sounds like possible foreshadowing. Dun dun dun.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Stay safe.
I love it how she says that. Well, thanks.
I don't know much about church organs, but it seems nice enough.
You should go play it.
I better not, especially with that priest in plain view.
That makes me think we can get rid of the priest and then go mess with it. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else I can click on. What about Joey?
A book on a pedestal. No idea what it's for. Fancy joint like this, I'd expect something with a bit more gravitas.
He speaks so word. Cinna, what's up, Spider?
My days of tinkling ivories are long gone.
Pausing. Oh, you know what? I saw like a meme where it talks about commas. It's like you have like the standard comma, you have your Oxford comma, and it was like a line. And I forget what it said. It said like, I'm just gonna make up a sentence, but like, we are playing the Blackwell Legacy. You know, that'd be like a standard one. Or no, let's say we are playing this game, the Blackwell Legacy. That'd be like a normal comma. We are playing this game, comma, the Blackwell Legacy, right? Then you have the, what's his name? Christopher Walken comma, the Walken comma. So you would say, we are playing this game, the Blackwell Legacy. So you add like an extra comma in there. And then you have the William Shatner comma, which is after every single word. We are playing this game, the Blackwell Legacy. I don't know, I thought it was funny. It's like, wow, those are really accurate. It really tells you how they speak. Let's see. Isn't it when you have a list of things and if you put a comma or not between everything on the list? There is a way, and I forget what they call that comma, but yeah, I've seen that before. Where you basically, and sometimes you can have a colon too to start the list, but yeah, you put a comma after every single item. Alright, I think we are done here. Wait, do we just go out a different door? I'm confused. I need to be tucked in. Spider Monkey loves the new tucked in meme. Or poor little Andy that does need to be tucked in at night. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3 without Oxford comma. 1, 2, and 3 with Oxford comma. Oh, I gotcha, yeah. So that Oxford comma is that extra comma between 2 and 3. You don't need it, but you can use it. Let's see, I read something about if you could change the meaning of a sentence by adding a possessive plural apostrophe, and apparently the example was, those things over there are my husbands. Like multiple husbands. That definitely changes the meaning of that. Yeah, I was like thinking 1, 2, and 3. What are you talking about? It's like, oh no, the number of commas. Alright, let's ask our buddy at a hotel about Leah.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Yeah, what do you mean, things?
Did George know anyone named Leah?
Leah? You mean the police officer?
Ah.
Police officer?
Yeah. Haven't seen her around for a while, though. Did they break up or something?
I have no idea.
Too bad if so. I liked her. She was good for George.
Man, now we're getting all kinds of information. Leah is a cop?
You said Leah was good for George. Could you tell me why?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. You're not a cop or anything yourself, are you?
Well...
No, you're not. You would have shown me your badge if you were. Forget it. Sorry.
Darn it. We need a badge. Alright, so that means we should go talk to our cop friend about that. He's gonna know Leah. He might deny it, though.
Detective?
Uh-huh.
We need Salvatore Durkin Wilcox.
So, George Austin was involved with a police officer named Leah. That's it, isn't it? All the secrecy. It's because the police are involved.
Ah.
You want to get us both in trouble?
Of course not. I want to help you. Look what I discovered already.
Look, I keep my distance from you for a reason. I know you got your sources. I don't know who they are, but you have a way. That goes without saying.
We do have a
Leah
way.
Piero is a fine detective. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
We got
maybe
first
you
and
can
last name.
help, maybe you can't. But I know you're gonna stick your nose in no matter what I say.
Sorry, but I have to.
Yeah, I get that. I can't stop you, but I can't help you either. You're on your own.
Believe me, Detective, if there's anything I'm not, it's on my own.
Well, just be careful.
Yeah, we're never on our own.
Can you tell me anything about Officer Piero?
I told you, I can't help you on this one. Sorry.
Let's see, we heard Piero before when Matchmaker went into the police department. Yeah, it was a name tag on one of the desks. Let's see, wasn't she the one who did the raid where we found the dead actress's ghost? Ooh. In the very beginning. It might have been. Unfortunately, we don't have that newspaper anymore.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we can't look at that newspaper, but that might have been correct, Ronan. Alright, let's try Leah Piero. Did I spell that right? P-I-E-R-R-O? I think I did. Nothing. He's still not going to give us any info. Maybe now that we know Piero, maybe Joey can go look at that desk. Because remember, he said, I don't want to just look through anybody's desk, but now that we know who we're looking for, maybe he'll look through that desk. Let's see, does a phone ever give you anything? Sometimes you can successfully search for things. It's a really weird, crappy version of Google. Piero, here it is.
It says Piero. Huh. This must be Leah Piero's desk.
Through it. Yeah, Oogle. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about.
This folder seems to be full of old expense reports. Too many to go through even if I could open it. The journal is labeled Midtown Jaywalking Citations 2001 to 2004. Interesting light reading.
Why would you care about jaywalking? That seems like such a minor infraction. We got an address. Nice.
I assume it's a telephone, although it's hard to tell these days.
Poor Joey. He thinks everything is a phone. He thought that that copy machine in the main lobby of the police department was a phone.
Cute kid.
Even she looks familiar. Maybe it's just the art style.
It's one of those computer things. Looks like it's powered down.
Alright, well I think we got what we needed. Does she look familiar? Okay, it wasn't just me. Where do we know her? Doesn't look familiar to you? Maybe Relentless. Maybe it looks like that kid from Unavowed. Remember that ghost kid that we talked to? And we saw the picture of her when she was alive? I think it might have looked like her. Oh, what if it's the same character? What if it's like a linked universe?
The name on this nameplate says Disher. I have no idea who that could be.
So since he doesn't know Disher, he's not going to look at this.
I'm not going to investigate every desk I see. I don't even know who this...
There's literally only one other desk that you can interact with. Just do it, Joey. Come on. Let's see. I should play Kathy Rain and Unavowed sometime. I highly recommend them. Unavowed was my favorite. I really enjoyed that one. Kathy Rain was really good too. Totally worth playing. One neat thing about Unavowed is when you go on missions each day, you get to pick from a cast of like 4 or 5 characters. You pick 2 characters to go with, or 3. And depending on which characters you pick, you have to solve the puzzles differently. It's a super cool idea. And 2 in the foreground. We just can't click on those, Blaze. Let's see. Can we still look at the photo? Oh yeah, we can go look at it again. Do you want to compare it to the girl from Unavowed real quick? Let me know if it's the same graphics. What if it was the exact same picture? There it is. KK, that was her name. That's right. Sort of like Manic Mansion, but smaller tasks, yeah. Or Maniac Mansion, right? Let's see, I found a picture of her when she's not just a ball of light. That does look like KK, that's what I thought. Okay, I knew that she looked familiar. Dude, what if this is KK? That'd be so crazy. Maybe they just reused the same kind of graphics, but that'd be... I'd like to have a connected universe, that's kind of cool. Alright, so we are going to go to Leah's house. Let's see what we find. Do we think Leah's dead? I could have sworn he said she was a good cop. That doesn't mean she's dead, though.
I don't know where you're going, and I ain't gonna ask. Just don't step on any toes, okay? We cops can get pretty touchy when it concerns one of our own.
Yeah, so do I.
Honestly, that's all we do is step on toes.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what it sounded like. Whoever George was, he was one of us.
Us?
Yeah. Come on. It's a long way to Astoria.
Aw. That's kind of cute. She's, like, identifying with the ghosts. Like, she feels like she's like one of them. They're all family. Let's see. I'm so hooked on this game, but I have to go now. Thanks for the stream. And sorry I was only here for like 5 minutes. But bye, everybody. No problem at all, 43. Thank you so much for dropping in. Always good to see you. And, yeah, you'll have to catch up on the previous streams for this game. The game has a really good story. Yeah, if you enjoyed this, the other VODs
So,
are
this
totally
is what
worth
a
watching.
cop's salary gets you, huh? A 2-story in Astoria.
It's not bad. Nicer than some of the foster homes I grew up in. Anyway, shall we?
Yeah, we both know the drill by now.
There's a snowman here.
Whoever made this snowman made it a long time ago. Several weeks at least.
And it looks like... Is that a carrot that fell out?
The mailbox is a bit iced over, but shouldn't be too hard to open.
Let's steal some mail. We know that Rosa likes to steal.
There's a letter in here.
It was wet and stuck to the side of the mailbox, but I got it.
No shame, just jack that mail. Isn't that like a felony offense or something? Now we can definitely see that Snow is white. Let's see. A vegetable of infinite jest. I like carrots. Actually, we like to give our dogs milk bones, but Georgie isn't a big fan of them. He likes to have carrots instead. Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted for a minute. We just got to Leah's house. She used to be a cop. Or she used to be alive. I don't know if she's alive or dead or just retired cop. I'm not sure.
This letter is soaking wet. It's practically falling apart in my hands.
Oh, it's like all smeared. The wired something. Do we need to like defrost this? What's that all about? The time flies when you watch Junkadia. A lot of times it flies because I put you guys to sleep. You wake up, been here for 4 hours. What's going on? Let's see. I'll try funny. And what? Didn't feel like that long, Blaze. Time flies. Alright. I guess we should try knocking on the door?
It's hard to see inside, but it looks like a little girl's room.
AK. Maybe you should go in there
I
and
think one of
steal
my old
everything.
foster homes had a tire swing, but it was so long ago, I don't remember. Locked.
She doesn't even knock or ring the doorbell. She tries to break in. Maybe she could do like, oh, I forget the woman's name. But the Countess, just throw a brick through a window. Well, Joey, it's up to you.
Hello?
Anything?
Seems quiet so far. Let me look around.
I think I heard... Oh, Jocelyn, that's right. We don't know her last name, though. I think I heard Andy just say something. Just... And no one throws a brick like Eli. It was so embarrassing. Hey, a key.
There's only one key on the key rack. The label on it says Emile.
Emile? We don't know that name.
There's only one key. There's only one...
Can we knock it over?
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
Come on, Joey.
Painting of some old guy looking out a window. Don't know if it's art or not, but it's okay. A dresser with some random knickknacks on top, nothing relevant.
Oh, it's another phone. Is he going to know this is a phone?
One of the many variations of phone.
I like his ongoing phone jokes.
It's a picture of the Manhattan skyline. I guess if you live out here in Queens, you'd want a memento of civilization.
Alright, that looks kind of weird to me. This looks like a very small picture to hang on the wall. It's like the size of the doorknob.
Just a light switch. It's a door, what can I say?
It's a door. Hey, who else wishes Matchmaker got to screw Jamie last time? I kind of hope that he would have gotten a little something, but he got to make out. That was cool. That was something. Joey really seemed to like her. Is that Link? That kind of looks like Link from the cartoonish looking Zelda games.
Looks to be some drawing of a little girl.
I guess not.
I can't see inside, but it looks like a Valentine's Day card. I don't know much about these computer things, but it looks powered down.
I see a note. Oh, we can't look at it.
Cute, but I don't know the first thing about dollhouses.
It is not Link.
That bear looks like it's been sat on more than played with.
Or bear. I thought that was a monkey.
It's a stuffed globe of the earth.
A shirt in the middle of the floor.
Some kind of stuffed octopus. It's a stuffed panda.
I click on everything just because I like how he talks.
Seems to be in good shape. I can't touch it. Yep, still snowing outside.
Wow, there's like nothing in here to look at, is there? Ooh, maybe we can blow this card down and get a name.
I'm not just gonna blow on everything I see.
Or not. I could have sworn there'd be something in here. Alright, let's get out of here.
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah? Is anybody there?
There she is. Oh, she's dead too?
Who are you? Mister? Are you looking for my mom?
Yes. Is she around?
Uh-huh. I have to practice. Sorry.
Could this be the same house? Let's see, John. I looked up the scene from Unavowed where we see KK's photo. It happened before we actually see her in ghost form, but looking like a kid. And it's literally the same picture we saw just earlier. Is KK maybe? That or they just got lazy and reused the same photo. And this place looks similar to the house we met Logan and KK in as well. I was thinking, like, remember when we first met KK in the game? She was like writing on like walls and stuff? Like windows, I think, to talk with us. That was cool. I wonder if this is like a crossover. Could this be that same house that they had to like throw the brick in to break in the window?
She looks 10, maybe 11. Too damn young either way.
This is so cool.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. I'm practicing.
I can see that. You're pretty good.
Thanks.
I'll only be a minute, then you can get back to it.
Well, okay.
I'm Joey.
My name's Joey. What's yours?
Are you sure you should be here?
Sure.
I'm Kendra Haskins.
Kendra Haskins. That could be a KK. If it was like a nickname. Are you alone?
Are you here all alone?
No, Mom's here.
Are you sure? I can't find her.
I'm pretty sure. I'd know if she was gone.
All right, what about your dad?
What about your dad? Is he around?
No, he's late.
Late? Late for what?
Picking me up? On Fridays we go to the Abacus, and then I live with him until Monday. But he's late.
Did he go out to get some cigarettes? Never to return?
You said you go to the Abacus.
It's his work.
Your dad takes you to work?
Mm-hmm. He's the boss.
Your dad's the boss, huh? He must be a very important man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think in our hearts, this is going to be KK, even if it's not really KK.
Can you tell me anything else about this Abacus place?
It's Dad's work. TVs and computers and stuff. He lets me play with them when nobody's around.
And you're dead. Let's not do that right away.
Kendra, I need you to tell me the last thing you remember.
Why?
Just humor me.
I was coming home from school and I came here. That's it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've been waiting for my dad.
Let's see, I just read on a forum that there are some hints of crossover between Unavowed and Blackwell. Like they mentioned Rosangela in the beginning of Unavowed. Oh, see, we missed that because we had no idea about these games. So we might have to revisit that game. There's definitely some different things that you can do in that game that we could like do different combinations of characters to solve different puzzles, you know? I kind of hope they make another Unavowed. Let's see, I don't know anything about that game. That was before I found John. Yeah, you met us, Blaze, when we were playing, what was it? Phoenix Wright, right? I think that's when you jumped in. Do you know a George Austin?
Do you know George Austin?
You mean Mom's friend?
Yeah.
He's okay. Mom likes him.
But you don't.
Dunno.
Let's see. Oh, it was Sonic Mania. That was the first time you jumped in here? Oh, that's cool. I can't believe you forgot. Sorry. I think I got to chat more in subsequent streams. Sonic Mania was just so crazy. Let's see, I can't believe you forgot, John. Wait, what? What happened, Blaze? What did I do? Let's see, that just means this is 100% KK. If there's crossover, this has to be KK. Okay, you're just joking. Okay, I was like, I don't remember that at all. My memory sucks, but I don't remember that. Let's see. I was actually here for the Unavowed streams, but I forgot about that part. Yeah, me too. Like, if we played it again just to see that Rosangela, we would totally pick it up right away. Let's see, do you guys remember the person eating at the Chinese restaurant in Unavowed? Kind of, Rengus. I do remember a Chinese restaurant. Bold of me to assume John can recognize a blatant lie. I'm too trusting. I believe everything you guys say.
Do you ever go to Grace Church?
No, but Mom does.
She does.
She used to go a lot. Not anymore, though.
I'm looking for Leah, your mother. Any idea where she could be?
She should be here. I'd know if she wasn't.
Tell me about yourself, Kendra.
Dunno.
That sounds like a different voice actor. Wait, listen to this. Listen to when I ask this question.
I'm looking for Leah, your mother. Any idea where she could be?
So that's Joey. Now listen to Joey here.
Tell me about yourself, Kendra.
Dunno.
Is that a different person, or is that my imagination? It could have been the same person, but like doing a bit different voice.
So where is this Abacus?
Near the subway.
Right. Do you know which subway?
No, sorry.
That's all right. We'll figure it out. We always do.
Sound the same to you guys? Okay. Might be my imagination. Now I really want to watch Unavowed. We spent a lot of time on that game. It was a good 20-something hours for us to beat that game. Alright, it's time to tell her she's dead.
No, not this time. Not with her. Besides, it's not like that line ever works anyway.
Aww.
Hey, kiddo. I'd like you to come with me.
Why?
It's definitely longer than the individual Blackwell games, but if you combine all of them together, it might be pretty similar length. Let's see. She's definitely KK. There's going to be proof later in the game. Ooh, weak. Look at all these options. I'm going to take you to your mom, take you to your dad, taking you to school. I'm the exterminator. You need to leave. Just trust me.
Just trust me.
No, I need to practice.
I have to try all those options now.
Hey, Kendra? Sorry to bother you again, but I have something I want to ask you.
Well, okay.
Listen, I really think you need to come with me.
Why?
I would think taking you to your mom or dad would be the best.
I'm gonna take you to see your mom.
I told you, Mom's right here, and I need to practice.
Okay, I'm gonna fly through these.
Hey,
Well,
listen.
Take you to your dad.
I'm gonna take you to your dad.
Dad?
Yeah, he couldn't make it, so I was asked to take you.
What should I have for breakfast?
What?
Eh?
Breakfast? What should I have for breakfast?
I have no idea.
I have to practice.
That was weird. What's about breakfast? Oh, that's a password. Ooh, therapy. That's a really good idea. It's like one of those things that, yeah, you have like a, if somebody says they know your parents would give them a special passphrase so that you knew you could trust them. That's really good. I thought maybe she was just losing her mind for a second. See, I think when it comes time to help her cross over, she's going to go through the same thing that Joey did, and we will see her become a spirit guide. Yeah, that's true, Tasha, because we know that KK can't cross over if she needs to stick around for the Unavowed games.
Hey, sorry.
Well,
listen,
So we know the dad one is probably correct, but let's go through the rest of these.
I'm the bus driver. I'm taking you to school.
it's winter vacation. There's no school. I need to practice.
Touche, KK.
Hey,
Touche.
Kendra? Sorry.
Well,
Listen.
I'm the exterminator. You need to leave immediately.
I'm the exterminator. You need to vacate the premises immediately.
where's your uniform?
Huh?
You're spraying for bugs in that suit?
It's an old suit.
I need to practice. Sorry.
Smart girl.
Hey, sorry. Listen,
This place is depressing.
This place is depressing. You need to get out of here.
I'm fine. Thanks. I need to practice.
Thanks for shitting on my house. More like not completely brain dead. Smart for like a 10-year-old. Okay, so there might be a clue on the fridge.
It's just a fridge, humming quietly.
KK the troll. There we go, guys. We got our confirmation. That is cake.
KK the Troll. Cute.
I was hoping we get something like that. It is our KK. Oh, KK.
A painting of a vase of flowers. Why do people paint these things?
Yeah, why do you want a painting of a vase of flowers rather than just have a vase of flowers? Oh, I feel super left out. We found her. You'll have to check out the VODs for Unavowed in your spare time, Blaze. You'll probably get a kick out of it, especially if you like this game. Oh, it's a Christmas tree.
An old fuse box. Planks of wood left over from some sort of building project.
This is a very empty, clean garage.
Just an empty shelf.
Oh, poor Blaze. I feel left out. Do. It's like celebrating you being left out.
Just an empty shelf. A painting of some miserable old dame in a crinoline.
What is a crinoline?
Just a poster for some old junk car. A blown light bulb. A Christmas tree. Plastic, naturally.
We don't have plastic trees. We always go for real Christmas trees. Kind of a pain. They get very messy. Let's see. I didn't watch all Unavowed, but I'm not rewatching on purpose because I want to play it myself. That's a good plan, Therapy, because then you can go through it blind. Let's see. I've been following John for a while. Unavowed was the game that actually got me involved in chat and whatnot. Such a good one. Were you, is that when you, because you jumped in before that, Tajay, but, were you just like lurking a lot before that? Oh, Blaze is a loser. Blaze is not a loser. We love Blaze. Oh man, I feel all emotional now that we have our KK. I'm so happy they had a crossover. That's so cool. There might be more too. I'm excited. I see Unavowed has some of the best John streams, I think. I would definitely recommend watching it if you like Blackwell. We had a lot of good inside jokes. That's where Just a Tragedy came from. Because that's all it was. It's a tragedy. You almost have to watch it just for that.
Some half-empty old plastic bottles. The only light in this room is coming from the street lamp outside that window. A kid's bike with a crumpled front wheel.
I was hoping we might find a clue here about that secret phrase, but I'm not seeing anything. And simplicity. Mondana likes her simplicity. Yeah, so actually KK is a Blackwell character that crossed over into Unavowed. We just played it in the wrong order. I actually didn't even know about Blackwell before Unavowed. I saw a review for Unavowed and it seemed so cool. I wanted to play it. And then after we enjoyed it so much, I'm like, you know, I wonder what else this guy has made, and then found this one. So I imagine that she's gonna have to get in there.
Joey, you all right?
Yeah, sure, whatever. We got a spook.
Is it Leah Piero?
No, it's her daughter, a little girl.
I see. How old?
10, maybe 11?
And she's okay?
You mean besides being dead? Yeah, she's playing the piano.
Well.
Yeah, well.
So we need to somehow find the passphrase for that her dad gave her. It probably doesn't have to do with this, but is this ice? Is that what that's supposed to be? Can we combine our coffee with that? It would stain it, but it would clear off the ice. No, it doesn't work like that.
Thank
Okay.
God for 24-hour coffee stands. I should have enough hot fuel to last me the rest of the night.
Yeah, how is she playing the piano? That's a very good question. Mondana craves simplicity is like how Joey is good at blowing. This game has a lot of sexual undertones. Alright, how are we gonna...
It's a handwritten note from George Austin, asking the residents of this building to donate old clothes to charity.
So who is that guy's, or who is her father? Is it George Austin? Because they said that Leah and George had a thing, but that doesn't mean that they had this kid together. And the tasteful nudes from Unavowed, that was so funny. That was a good chapter. That was the same chapter where we ran into KK, wasn't it? I think that was all part of the same mission. Alright, I think we're going to have to find some information about KK. We search for KK. Oh, KK the troll. Whoa, that was cool. Did you see that? There was like a leaf that fell down really close to the camera. I wonder, this guy seems to let loose some information he shouldn't. He might tell us something about the kid.
Hi.
Yes, miss?
Do we already ask him about Leah?
Are you sure you can't tell me about Leah and George?
Not unless you're a cop, which you aren't.
We need that badge.
Do you know anything about Kendra? Leah Piero's daughter.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
Do you know anything about something called the abacus?
I'm sorry, but I don't.
So we should search for those terms in the phone. We got the abacus and Kendra Piero, right? So abacus.
Had a feeling that wouldn't work. I'm gonna need to be more specific.
Okay. How about the abacus? I'm joking.
Had a feeling that wouldn't.
Alright. Kendra. What was it? Piero. Dang it. What do we know about the abacus that we could...
I don't
Oops. Oh, here it is. It's cut off right there. The Wired Abacus. Let's see. There we go. Aha! City Post Tech Forum. The Wired Abacus, the first choice in consumer electronics, has finally come to New York. Come visit us at 1 Union Square South, just seconds away from NRQW and 456 subway stops. Sweet. Alright, so it's a tech store. Let's see, over 99,999 results. Pff, a mere 100,000. This Google needs an update. You search for abacus on Google, how many results do you get? 74 billion?
So Kendra's dad is the boss of this place? This is just a bunch of junk.
Ah, so talking with him, he's alive. That's good. He might give us a hint about what the passphrase would be.
I remember that old cartoon. It must be on DVD now or something.
What cartoon is that? It looks like it's in space.
I think those are noise-canceling headphones. Tempting, but I don't need them.
Everybody needs them. Let's see, how about 44,300,000 results? 0.79 seconds. How? I got 44 zeros. Okay. Did you put the or just abacus?
The tag on his shirt says Jordan.
Ah, that's not our guy.
There's a new model already? Figures.
Anybody excited for the iPhone 11 that just got announced?
Some celebrity is being interviewed on a late-night talk show. I have no idea who either of them are. I guess I've been a bit out of touch lately.
Someone stole 2 million results from me. No.
I'm not here to steal a television.
She's not here to steal a television. Doesn't mean that she's not in the market for stealing a television. Because we all know what a klepto she is. He has a game controller.
Looks like a controller for a game console. Not sure which one.
Maybe you should steal it.
I'm not much of a video game player.
But you're in a video game. Uh-oh, there's a camera.
Hi there.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm surprised you're open with the weather this bad.
Yeah, me too. But I only live 2 blocks away, and I could use the overtime.
What's funny is we don't get to actually do a lot of the stealing. It kind of happens outside of our games. Her house is just full of stuff now. Rosa's always in the market for stealing. But I love how that moment John said, Google it, how many do you get? And the three of us just did that. The power. Infinite power. I'm just kidding.
I'm looking for the manager. Emil Haskins, I think his name is.
Mr. Haskins? He's not in. Taking time off for personal stuff, I think. I'm not sure when he'll be back.
Personal stuff like his daughter passing away? See, I'm feeling sleepy now. It's about time to wrap up the stream because I have to get going in about 30 minutes. So I just want to wrap up this scene and then I'll be good timing. So good timing with the sleepiness. Let's see, the lesson of this game is that we should always like playing video games or else we would get played as a PC in a video game. If you don't enjoy the video games, they will enjoy you.
Thanks.
Sure.
I'm just going to go in your back room. Don't mind me.
Locked, of course.
And that guy doesn't try to stop me. Good point. Okay.
The sign says Emil Haskins, manager.
Alright. Actually, I think this is probably a good stopping point before we, have a whole new place to go after this. So let me... Actually, I want to stay here. Dang it. Let's go back there. We'll save it right there. Let's see. Options. Save. Create a John Cadia 2. Just in case we need to go back to a previous save. Let's see. Isn't Emil the guy we saw got shredded? I thought that was George Austin. Was it Emil? Let's see. If we look at our notes... Where is it? Oh, it's in our phone, yeah. George Austin was the guy we saw get murdered and shredded. I'm not... Emil's just the dad of Kendra, I think. That's all we really know about him. But no, I totally feel you. There's so many names and things going on. It gets crazy. So before we leave, guys, where's the best place to do this? This is probably the best place. Let me get some... let's see. Do I have it here? I might have it here. Let's get some music going on. Before I leave you guys, I want to do a little bit of a giveaway. It's been way too long since we've done a giveaway. 6 o'clock picnic. American Express. No cap 800 score. What are you talking about? Are we talking about credit card scores? Welcome, 6 o'clock. How's it going? And we haven't done a giveaway in quite a long time. Let me bring up my information, see what keys I have to give away. And of course, another shout out to Therapy for this amazing music. If you guys have not followed her, most of you probably have, but she does have a Twitch channel. Definitely check her out. And Therapy, are you also still streaming on your Luli Low stream? You were doing music on there, so you got 2 channels to follow. All right. Let's see what we have here. We've given away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. Now, actually, I want to do a random giveaway. Even I don't know what this game is. Somebody gave me this game, and I tried to claim it on Steam, and it told me you can't claim this game, you already own it. But it didn't tell me what the name of the game was. So I'm excited to see what this game is. So I have the key. So this is just going to be a complete mystery to all of us. But if you can, and this is going to be a giveaway for a free Steam game, by the way, if you could, claim the game and let me know what it is, because I'm very excited to see what it is. Alright, so let me bring up the giveaway site. Yeah, I usually use Stream Elements for this. It's been a while since we did it. Let's see, the music stream is currently on hold, but not canceled. Okay, that's good to hear, Therapy. Therapy is amazing. We don't deserve her. I seriously don't. Therapy, you are fantastic. Oh, hi, Georgie. Do you want to help with the giveaway? Come on, buddy. Georgie's gonna help. Boy, what a good boy. Oh, those Georgie emotes. You look so scary in those emotes. I don't know why. You have red eyes and are growling. I have no idea why. Oh, big yawn. All right. Let's go to giveaways. I don't know what to call this. I'm just gonna say mystery game. Giveaway. It's Steam. And I think I have an image already set up for this. There it is. Oh, your mom's calling you, Georgie. Go get her. We lost Georgie. When I got those tokens. So like we did before, the tickets for the giveaway cost 50 tokens, and you can buy up to 2. You can only buy 1 if you want, but you increase your chances if you buy 2. What's that? Andy's whispering behind me. I'm gonna send confirmation when buying tickets via chat. Okay. I can also turn up subscriber luck, but I don't want to do that. I like everybody to have an even chance. I think everything's set up. Do I have the giveaway on this screen? I think I do. Let me start this and see. It's been a while since we did this. Yep, it appeared. Okay, so what you have to do to join this giveaway, guys, is just type !ticket, and if you want to buy 2 tickets, you put !ticket space 2, and that'll get you 2 tickets. That's all you do have to join. I usually let this go for a couple minutes to give everyone a chance to jump in, because some people, you know, they might be lurking and they might be away, so give them a few minutes to jump in here and join. And then we'll stop the giveaway, pull the winner, and we'll see who gets this. And I'm really curious what game it is. I actually don't know what this game is. Somebody tried to give me this game, and they sent me the Steam code, but when I tried to claim it, I got an error message in Steam saying you already have this game. But it didn't tell me what the game was. Could be a terrible game. Could be an amazing game. I have no idea. Yeah. And if you... Relentless says, hi, background Andy. You can come into view. You can come into view. He's all dressed up and looking pretty. Come here, baby. Well, you look pretty to me. I couldn't even tell. Look at Georgie loaf in the background. Oh, there is a Georgie right here. Okay, so far we have 5 entrants, 9 tickets total. Aw, funny thing. He says, Andy, I hope you're feeling better. He says, not really. We're all pulling for a live stream. You don't want to go to dinner? Oh, can I tell them? Or are you whispering that so they don't know? Oh, Andy said she was having a nosebleed earlier. I'm sorry, baby. Been blowing her nose too much. Let's see, I noticed Andy saw me comment Andy cameo and immediately jumped back. We love you, Andy. Aw, and she's getting away. Come here for just a second. Head in. Okay, 5 entrants, 9. I'll give it 1. Let's go to 3 minutes. At 3 minutes, we'll call it. So if anybody else wants to join in the giveaway, just type !ticket. That'll buy you 1 ticket. You can also do that twice to get 2 tickets. Yeah, everybody says feel better soon. Like in about 5 hours. We can. She's flipping me off right now. So we can stream Telling Lies. I'd love to play that game some more. But I want Andy to heal, so it might not happen today. But I will, of course, let you guys know. Alright, 20 more seconds, guys. Curious what this is. And actually, I need to open up Twitch on a tab so I can send you guys this key. Let's see, it probably won't, will it? I'd say we probably got like a 30-40% chance of the stream. Probably not better than 50% chance. Let's see, we can hope you feel better so you can feel better, but we do look forward to our next Andy stream. Send those healing vibes. Oh, I'm glad he kept that emote, Libertalia. The hugging one, that's one of the best. Alright, we're past 3 minutes. We're gonna stop the giveaway. So let me close it. Buy a ticket now or forever hold your peace. 3, 2, 1. Done. You can no longer enter the giveaway. Alright, we're gonna draw a winner. Drum roll, please. Therapy won! Nice! You won the giveaway with a 22.22% chance to win. That's awesome. I think that is the second one Therapy has won. I've been keeping a list of who has won which games. And let's see, Diddy Pity has won. Therapy has won 1 before. Soul Alchemist, Relentless, Tajay has won twice, and Linz has won once. So you are now tied for first place with most wins with Tajay. All right, so let me send you this key, and you could let me know what the heck this game is, Therapy. All right. I have it down here in my list. It's a bunch of question marks. I've never won anything. It'll happen, a funny thing. It'll happen. I just need to do more of these giveaways. I don't do it often enough. So I'm going to send... What's that? Yeah, Andy reminded me. I'm glad we called it a little bit early so I had enough time to do this. So I just sent you the key, Therapy. So I really want to know what it is. What is this game? Hopefully it's not a game you already have, because that's totally possible. In which case, you could do a giveaway.
Yeah.
I'm super curious.
Good old town.
So mysterious. Let's see, if Telling Lies were to happen, roughly what time? I would guess it'd probably be around 7, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You'll have to do the math to know your time, but that would be in about 4 hours or so. 3 to 4 hours. Maybe more like 4 to 5 hours. When I say 3 hours, that seems way too soon. Let's see, I count mine as 3 since my copy of Streets of Rogue from Dr. Dynastic was a result of you raiding us into there. That's true, Tajay. That was cool. Let's see. And Relentless suggested the raid, so you're welcome. It was a combined effort. I still haven't played that game. I really want to try it. I don't know if that'd be a good game to stream, but I just want to try it out. Maybe we could play it together sometime. I think you could do 2 players at the same time. Uh-oh, Therapy. Did it say you already own the game too? Hey, Drolshenka, welcome. We're just wrapping things up. We just did a giveaway. Therapy Android won, but we don't know what the game is. It says the code was already activated by another account. Oh, so that doesn't count. Dude, somebody gave me a key that was already activated? That's bad form. That's bad form. I'm not going to call out who did it, but we know them. All right. Let's see here. You're getting another one then, because you did win. I sometimes like to find a game that's similar to the game that we're playing, but I don't see anything in this list that really reminds me of that. Okay. Because you kind of got screwed, Therapy, and you didn't know, because to me personally, like, I let you guys know what the game is beforehand, so you guys know whether you want to, you know, purchase tickets or not. I'm going to give you a few games to pick from. Hey, we still don't know what the game was. It's such a mystery. So let me give you, I'm going to give you 3 options to pick from. I'm going to copy and paste these into chat. Let's see. And which other one? There we go. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah, that pasted pretty nicely. Oh man, it copied way too much. So this is also a sneak peek to future giveaways that I plan on doing. All right. I bought 100 tickets for the record. You can only buy 2, Blaze. All right, so let me know which of these 3 you want, Therapy, and I'll send you the key. Bam. Oh, they were supposed to have breaks in between that, but it didn't. But the 3 games, and one of them I've streamed actually, is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. That game is so intense. Oddworld, New and Tasty, and Oddworld is like a really cool platformer puzzle game. It's really funny, but like really violent at the same time. And then Devil May Cry, everybody knows Devil May Cry. I'm not sure which game it was. It's not the first Devil May Cry. It's called DMC, which was kind of like a newer Devil May Cry. I think it came out maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I love the Oddworld games. Those games are so good. And Hellblade was really good. That game it has like a lot of like mental anguish and problems that the main character is going through. It's really intense. It even works in VR. I haven't tried it in VR yet though. That might be too intense. Let's see, DMC is the reboot between 4 and 5. That's right. Hellblade. Good choice. All right. Let me go to my Humble Bundle website and get you that key. Got to do all this in one spot so I can keep track of everything. Let's see, Hellblade was actually recommended to Therapy during one of our streams. Oh, that's perfect. Nice. I'm glad that worked out, Therapy. Now you have to play. You have no excuse. You own the game. There it is. Reveal your Steam key. Luckily, I'm not sharing my screen. Otherwise, everybody would have the key right now. How embarrassing would that be? Okay. I just sent you the second key, Therapy, so you should be able to claim that right now. This one will not be claimed, because this one I actually had the link that I had to reveal. I didn't get it from anybody else, so this one should be good. I'm just going to put down in my information the key number and that you got it. Perfect. All right. We are up to date. Let's see. You'll get the right one next time. So, question for you, John. How hot is your house currently? If I had to guess, it's probably nearing 80 degrees right now in here. Let's see. Oh, I didn't buy a ticket. I just mean that Oddworld was clearly the superior choice. Oh, I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. Hellblade is probably the highest rated of all those games. If you're to look at reviews, that game just did fantastic. And you might have seen some of the Hellblade stuff, Relentless, when we were streaming it, but man, it's just such a cool experience. I'm excited to see you play through it. All right, well, like I was saying, I have to head off to dinner with the in-laws, and I got about 14 minutes to get cleaned up and get ready to go. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. As always, it's been a blast. I'm glad we got to start the newest game, the final game in the Blackwell series, and we met KK. That was so cool. So I'll let you guys know if we do another stream later. Don't count on it, but it could happen. Let me see who is online right now. Somebody we can stream. I did it again, John. You said my name and therapy. I've done it both ways now. I've done talking to therapy, I said relentless, and talking to relentless, I said therapy. I'm going to blame the lack of sleep. Bye and bye. Bye, Drolshenka. Thank you so much for dropping in. Always good to see you. It's time to get some pizza. All right. This is Saturday afternoon. There's got to be a lot of people streaming. Who is online right now? Actually, there's not a ton of people, but okay, I know who I'm throwing this to. I haven't hung out in her streams a whole bunch, but do you guys know Blue Owl's Medic? She's a mod, I believe, for Brian Deckart, and I have a lot of thanks to Blue Owl Medic that I even got that raid in the first place, because she jumped in my stream and was chatting with me, just making sure that probably the stream would be wholesome enough to drop everybody from Brian's channel into. And then she told me in chat, hey, I'm going to bring a few of my friends. And I'm like, oh, cool. 5 seconds later, 1,000 people jumped in the chat. So we got to throw some love to Blue Owl Medic. And she's playing Undertale, which if you guys have never seen Undertale, that is a fantastic game. I've already beaten it, but I would either like to stream that game at some point or Deltarune, the kind of sequel game. That would be cool too. So let me get this raid started here. There we go. And she seems super friendly in the streams that I have watched her in. This channel is intended for mature audiences. You know, I never set my thing up to mature audiences. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm pretty wholesome. I don't swear a whole lot, but sometimes we do play mature games. Let's see. Undertale is amazing. I'm so happy Toby Fox has been able to work on stuff for some bigger titles now. He deserves it. He did a great job. All right, well, everybody, looks like it's ready to go. So goodbye, friends. Hopefully I will see you later today, but if not, you know, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend and take care. Say hi to Blue Owl Medics. Big reason I have so many people in here now is because of her. She's awesome. So take care. Bye, guys.